Hello, I'm Chris Solo, and welcome to the realms of Ukodor, where I've gathered my friends to play some Dungeons & Dragons. But before we get started, let's go ahead and dive into our announcements. We are now on the Mixer platform, so please give us a nice warm welcome. However, we're not
very similar.
we're not Mixer partners just yet. So if you want to continue to support the show, we're going to open up our Patreon. So go ahead and check out our Patreon. I have created 3 new subscription-based pledges. There's a $5, a $10, and a $20, just like you would see on Twitch. Each different subscription perk gives you something to help the players out. So the $5 perk gets you 2 healing potions and 2 inspiration dice that you can use in your choosing per session. So every month you get 4 sessions that you'll be able to give anyone anything. And we'll keep track of that here on our end as well. All you have to do, same thing applies. You tag one of our sponsors or myself within the chat and say, hey, this potion is going to be for Tallulah. And we'll go ahead and try to get that to her as soon as possible. The second tier is the Ukodor Mage tier, which you get 2 greater healing potions and 2 inspiration dice as well at a higher tier. And the very final one is the Ukodor Viking tier, which is 2 superior healing potions, 2 inspiration dice, 1d10, and a hero point that you can give anyone at any time every session, which is very, very valuable. So the only way for us to make any money and pay the bills and certain expenses that we have every month is through Patreon. So please, please, please go ahead and show your support on that Patreon. Let us know when you pledge so we can go ahead and get you on that roster. Also, a big portion of our proceeds from now, just Patreon, goes to the Game Academy. They're a 501c3 nonprofit that uses tabletop gaming to help youth and teens through, helps youth and teens battle social and academic issues through tabletop. So by supporting us, you also support them. We are also partnered with Nerdsmith, so go ahead and check out their Discord. They are a collaboration of D&D, tabletop, and creative creators. So go ahead and check them out. They have podcasts, streams, blogs, and all other sorts of things. So go ahead and give them a shout out and check them out as well. Big shout out to our longtime sponsors of the show, Griffin Co. Careful. Who provide a lot of the 3D printed materials that you will see, not tonight, but you will see throughout the campaign. So go ahead and check them out as well. Another big shout out to Master Monk Gaming, which these very beautiful dice trays and dice towers. And speaking of Master Monk Gaming, we're going to jump ahead real quick to our follower giveaway. We will have something from Master Monk in our giveaways today, and I will share that with you soon. Another big shout out to Die Hard Dice, who is another one of our sponsors, and Game Castle, who is the official game store of Ukodor and the home of Ukodor Con 2019. But before I get into the more announcements, we have a new update from one of our new sponsors, Roll20.
Take your game online with Roll20, a virtual tabletop that you can run straight out of your web browser. Everything you need to play with your friends is available at the click of a mouse. From click-to-roll character sheets to built-in video and voice chat, get all that and more when you create a free basic account at roll20.net. And hey, tell them the Ukodor sent you.
Thank you, Chris. Going back to Ukodor Con, so the very first official Ukodor Con will be at the Game Council in Mountain View, October 25th, 26th, and 27th here in California. So if you want to go ahead and join that, go ahead and click the link down below or any of the links in our panel as well. You can go ahead and get your tickets. Tickets are live right now. Also, now we spoke about giveaways earlier. So we have 5 different ways you can win something tonight. First and foremost, we are trying to get to 2,000 followers, but we're going to go ahead and aim lower at 1,000 followers. Every 25 followers, I will give away a video game. We're currently at 37. Once we get to 50, I will give away another video game. If we get to 40 live viewers tonight, I will give away this mini right here that the players did not like.
I hate that guy.
Each time that they fought that guy. If we get to 50 live viewers, I will give away a $50 gift card to Die Hard Dice. So go ahead and share this with your friends. The more people we get on the stream and the more people that are watching, the more chances you all have to win. And last but not least, our Master Monk Dice Vault giveaway, magnetic connected. Smells very nice. Dice Vault. At 60 live viewers, we will give away this dice box. And last but not least, every 100 followers that we get, I will give away a D&D book. So that will be randomly generated, and we will pick whichever one we get once we get to those followers. So go ahead, spread the word. Let's get this party started with the next chapter of The
Realms of Ukodor.
Welcome to the realms of Ukodor.
Oh, hi.
And we're back. Last but not least, you will see two very special things tonight during our show. One item is a prototype that you will see from the Castle Foundry Kickstarter that will be launching in early September. The second is a really awesome design of a miniature created by Comet Lord Miniatures and printed by our friends at Griffin Co. So you'll be able to see a really awesome mini here very, very shortly. So, without further ado, last we left, the party entered the city of Boldar. Immediately, Torque had seen that there was dozens and hundreds of Goliaths walking around, quickly finding a familiar face. Banra's sister. Exchanging some words and continuing through the new clan encampment, Torque found out, along with some of his friends, that it's become a refugee camp for Goliaths and other races to get away from the evil that is plaguing the land. Had many conversations with old friends and vows of coming back when the time was right. The rest of the party continued through some shops, met an old friend, Kahan, who they thought was dead, and still smoking that pentapedal. Jadobi went and found the next step in his quest and a path to head to the Desolate Summit to kill a lich. The party eventually convened, slept the night, and left early the following morning. Following the party was a little friend named Grek, which is a little boulder-sized creature that has an interesting attitude. Climbing aboard two rock drakes, the party quickly got close to their destination, flying and gliding throughout the land, crossing the bridge to the Desolate Summit, and seeing the tower with what looked to be the lich standing there waiting for them. Is this up? Mm-hmm. Quickly engaging this creature, attacking him as fast and as swiftly as they could, causing a serious amount of damage. The creature shifted into a new form, a giant earth elemental, followed by a very large scorpion-like creature. After some time, with a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, the party was able to kill the two creatures and eventually the snake-like caster. After the dust had settled, the party began to look around the rubble to see if they can find any items of use. Tallulah noticed a locket that had fallen from the now recently cut in half snake creature. She picks the locket up and opens it. And that's where we're going to pick up.
Did I do that? Did I do that?
What are you guys doing?
I think I did.
Well, let's see. What should we do, guys?
I literally click. I'm not paying attention. I don't know what's happening.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm over by the castle. I was under the castle, the tower.
The
I was
tower?
checking it out.
Okay.
There's no opening or anything.
Did I see her open the lock?
Perception check.
Is there anything inside the locket?
Let's see. Total of 18.
18?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say you would have seen that. Hang on. Get my sound to work. Do it. It'll eventually come.
Tallulah, what possessed you to open that?
What?
It's-
What you?
It was on the ground. We're looking for a jewel, right?
But you don't know what
Is it
magical
in there?
properties that might contain.
I don't know. I thought there was a jewel inside of it.
Is there?
Is there?
No, there's not.
No.
Can everyone make a wisdom save,
I
please?
close it.
Wisdom save first.
Got it all. Not good.
12.
13.
1, 2, 2. 18.
18.
18.
22.
13.
3 and something. So
Okay.
not good.
Denahi is not paying
Well,
attention.
actually, wait.
I'm trying to
So,
catch
Go
up.
paperless.
Digital age.
20. Okay. So, immediately as you open this and you're speaking with Farland, you go to close it and you can't. You watch as a cloud of darkness starts to erupt from the locket, burning your hands. You throw it to the ground and fall. You all feel a pressure inside of your head. You hear a deep voice cough and then begin to laugh.
What is that?
Oh,
What's that?
and you watch as a giant cloud comes up, taking a form of a figure. He stands before you, even larger than the enlarged Barakabu with wings. Thank you.
Are you a genie?
What?
Oh, what?
The large shadow creature of form hasn't really taken shape yet, looks directly at Hans, who is still with you. Hello, old friend. And you look at Hans and you see his skin is pale white. He kind of looks at at everyone. That's not good. Good luck. And you watch as Hans's shape, almost like he missed these steps, but he's gone. Leaving the 6 of you standing there with this creature. The creature continues to take shape, and you watch as
Oh no! I
he's
taught my staff
Okay.
to make a mist.
You watch as this creature, he is standing on what looks to be like almost like clouds, and he starts to stand tall. You can see now he has armored legs, long black cloaks. Starts to take shape. You see one hand, another hand. You see that each hand is white, but you can't see what kind of color the flesh is. It just seems to be white. And you watch as a crown grows off of his head and a cape unfurls over his shoulders, and you see as 6 large spiked crown wings almost comes out of his back. You see a black book appear out of his to one hand, and he shakes his right arm, and you watch as a staff that is twice the size of any of you emerge from this. And he looks at all of you, and you see the face take shape to a white skull with black, misty coming out of his eyes. Can everyone please roll initiative?
My friends, I don't think this is a genie.
I need you to put me
He
over.
might be alright. He might be fine.
I need you to
I
put
think
me
it's
over
going to be time
here.
for us to go.
That's where I am.
This is like some Tetsuya Nomura shit.
First one.
Oh, I wonder if he's voiced by Billy Zane.
It does look like, does it? That's like you can do the comment thing again. All right, let's do initiative. What we got?
I have a total of 20.
20 or higher.
I have a total of 20.
20.
Higher dex.
24.
You.
20, yeah. So I win.
Farland.
What'd you get?
24.
Tallulah. Nico is still alive. Remember, he has half. He's currently in your jewel.
18.
We'll talk
Yes,
more about that.
half-life.
You said
He's
24.
at 40, 45, 46.
Okay.
Because remember we had spoken about that I was supposed to double it and I forgot to do that. So which is what we've done. Okay. 15 to 20.
15.
18.
15 as well.
Higher dex.
18.
Yeah, you You got it.
Torque's our anchor man.
Yes. They call
Denai,
me
can you make a
Torque
perception
Burgundy.
check, please?
Well,
No one else can read that or speak it or use it into the game until you know for sure. For the record. What was your perception check?
19.
19. Huh?
I said, why write it down then?
Because I don't want to have to get back up. So don't meta. That's what I'm saying.
Monster.
DM1?
Bad.
Well, I don't know why I'm handing this. I could have just told you. But that's who it is, if you remember who that is.
Did you write it?
Do you need more? Jidobi can tell you
He literally
probably.
just wrote that on the.
Oh.
Yeah, you can tell her.
He wrote the same fucking
Yeah,
word.
that's what I just said.
I didn't think she could read it, so whatever. That's cool. I'm fine with our first show on a Mixer being a TPK. That's totally fine,
New platform, start fresh.
right?
I've got a character ready.
So, top of the order,
Five
Barakabu.
characters.
When I look at this fellow, what do I see?
Perception check. Insight check.
That would be a 22.
22. Please make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Why? Is it a spell?
Kind of.
Okay, because I have the mantle of spell resistance
Which
for
is?
advantage on saving throws.
So straight throw.
Is he casting a spell?
No, it's a reactionary thing.
19?
19. Okay. You take 20 points of necrotic damage.
I'm
As
sorry,
you
but before you write that down, I did cast a fog cloud on us before we went into it. So it's a 20-foot radius.
when did you cast that?
When you said
When,
bump, bump,
when you were
cast it.
describing like what he
Okay.
looks like, so let me see, 5, 10, 15, 20. So right here is where the brim is. So if he's targeting him, he has disadvantage to hit him.
It's not. It's a reactionary. It's instant, and he was doing his. It's a mind-to-mind thing, so it's not.
It's not like a sight.
He was looking at him with
He
his
was making a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then, like, wouldn't Boo not be able to see him anyway?
But Boo can see through when he's doing his insight, like his aura check. Boo can see through anything
Got it.
for a range. So he would have still been able to see through it. So you take 20 points of necrotic damage.
Half to 10.
Yep.
But for some reason, D&D Beyond's not letting me alter my HP. What the fuck?
What are you at?
Oh, I'm full.
Try turning it sideways.
It's just, it won't let me select the box. Like, I know how it works for me. Yeah.
You want me to
Saying you
try?
didn't
Do
know
you want me
it
to try
works.
over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why
Refresh the page.
I did. But thank you guys for telling me the things that traditionally I do, being someone who's used the internet since I was 8 years old.
No problem.
Yeah, some people go for it. though.
All right. Does that end your turn? Or are you gonna do something else?
I was gonna try to talk to him.
Okay.
Hey, big guy.
Yes, Barakabu.
Oh, have we met?
No, we haven't.
Oh, what's your name?
Oran.
Hello, Oran. I'm Barakabu. You seem to know that already. What brings you here?
She let me out.
She does that.
Yes. In both realms, she does.
Yeah. So, should we just leave you be, or
No. I can't let you live.
why?
Are you gonna do any actions or?
I'm negotiating.
So that would be your actions then, because like traditionally, yeah. So I'll give you like one more sentence.
Why can't you let us leave?
Because she wants you dead.
Oh, her? Okay.
Someone sounds whipped to me.
You'll know what whipping means soon, Denai. And we've been rather close in the past.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Nothing else?
You say I only have one more question.
Yeah. Are you moving or are you staying there?
Well, I'm nowhere near him at the moment yet, so yeah, I'll stay where I'm at.
Farland.
How tall is he?
I don't know, 20 feet.
All right.
Taller than your mom.
Yeah, she's actually really short, so you're correct in that. I'm going to use that really cool move that I did last time where I'm going to Misty Step up above him, trying to place myself so that the sword is already in his head.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, let's
as Misty
turn
Step.
it off. Let's do that.
Hey, he doesn't seem like a nice guy. He does not have our best interest at heart. And that is a total of 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Nice. Alright. So these. Would I get bonus damage based on his enemy type? Fiend or undead?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay, that is 10, 23, 31 points of damage.
31?
Yep.
Okay.
And that was, I'll also get an extra attack. Which I will roll for. And I rolled literally the exact same thing, 20 to hit. And so I'm going to pull the sword out of his head and then hack right down the middle. Alright, 14, 28, 36 damage on the second strike. And I end my turn.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. Tallulah.
So I watch Farland start to attack him, and I just. Alright, I guess this is what we're doing. Not sure where my accent is at, but it's fine. So I'm going to cast a sacred flame. Are you on his head?
I mean, yeah, I guess I'm kind of standing like right here behind his head.
Well, I would say you wouldn't be standing on him. You came through and you hit him, and so you're like behind him.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have the same mass.
So I'm not like standing on his shoulders?
No.
Alright. That was my intention. But...
Gotcha. There's reasons.
Alright.
Yeah.
I trust you.
Got it. Then I'm gonna sacred flame on top of his head. It says a dick save.
19.
Great. So that doesn't matter. But because I have a Mystic Frenzy, I'm going to attack him as a bonus action.
Okay.
For 27 to hit.
Hits.
Can Tallulah determine that based on his type, do I get extra damage?
What was your perks?
Fiend or undead. Okay. So I get 2d6 plus 2d10 and another d6 for lightning damage. Is it ones and twos for Great Master?
For rerolling damage? Yeah.
Right. That's okay, sorry. I put you on the spot. 12, 17. 28 radiant damage and 3 lightning damage to his ankle.
Perception check.
Or whatever is nearest.
Perception check. Jadobi and
23.
23. Okay.
That was horrible. 9.
9. Okay. You see that radiant damage looks like it hurt a little bit more than the normal.
Oh, great.
But just you see that.
Great.
Are you sure?
Yep, sure does.
Tallulah?
That's
Or
me.
looking at Jadobi. Tallulah, thank you. Jadobi.
Alright, first, Eric, can you help me out, friend? Take these. I need you to place one for fall cloud indications. Can you put 1 dice right here?
What are we doing?
Put 1 dice right here.
You know Fall Cloud?
Yes.
I got it.
He has fog clouds. He's got a thing.
Just put some cotton balls.
Bring some
down.
Carl out here.
Oh, you know what?
That's a good idea. Carl
Just
is
ring
fog.
him with cotton balls.
Oh!
I have one regular.
And you think you live in San Francisco.
You know what you're doing?
Yes, alright, so I am going to place my hand on my chest to make myself feel a lot better. That's gonna be
Fire cloud.
Fire cloud.
I heal 29, 9, and then I'm going to. Wow.
That's your fog cloud. But,
Okay.
yeah,
But
but
it goes all around me, so it's a
Sure.
whole thing. But I'm gonna step about 25 feet to my left with a glowing like moonlit hand, and I'm gonna bring down a moonbeam directly on him.
okay. And Moonbeam is the thing that stays there forever, right?
Yep.
10 feet diameter. Hand me a. Yep. Short dice.
Okay.
He knocked you right into the fog.
Later.
Well, it's been fun.
So he's going to take 60 points of radiant.
Perception check.
Where are you? Oh, natural 20.
You also see that radiant damage did a lot more than.
Awesome. And I'm going to use my last 5 feet to step back into my fog cloud. Pew pew.
Okay.
Denai, stay within the fog. It'll shield you. And that is it. I'm done.
Okay. Denahi.
Alright, and I hear that, but I pull both my hands up and try to cast a firebolt.
Okay. Roll for attack.
18.
18. Does not hit.
Okay, then I step into the fog cloud.
Step out and step right back in.
What
Like,
level is the
like
what
me
level is the
with
fog
Homer,
cloud?
like realizing it's not a good
What
idea, and he
level
just
is
goes
it?
into the bush.
What level is fog cloud?
What level is fog cloud?
Yeah.
I'm using it through my staff, so I think it's like level 2.
Okay. Oh, then it just. So you watch as Denahi finishes her turn. Enough. And he kind of moves his hand around. He watches the fog cloud dissipates.
Did he use it on me? Because it's a concentration. Just kind of
He dispelled magic.
That can just disrupt like a 40-foot
It's
diameter.
a magic spell.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Torque.
Wait, that's casting a spell next to me.
It is.
So that's an additional attack. I can
Go ahead and do your-
an attack. What, 4
And that's a
times now?
concentration spell.
Yeah. So it's your first one, and then it's your turn.
I mean, yes.
Oh.
He
I
probably-
missed.
Point of order. I also cast Misty Step near him. Would that also count?
For what?
Well, to give him another attack because the spell was cast nearby.
Or is it
Or
an
am I-
enemy?
What are you referring to?
I thought he was saying that because Jadobi just cast a spell. That
No, because the bad guy. He has
22 to hit.
that hits.
Spell.
I missed.
He
What's that
takes
spell?
17 points of
This spell.
damage.
Okay.
And I attack again.
Okay.
Crap, I didn't spike him. I got a 19, so that would hit.
19 does not hit. Oh, 19 plus.
19
yeah.
plus.
By the way, he used legendary action to do that, so it's a little different.
That would be a 25
legendary.
points of damage.
Okay.
And then I have my third. My reactionary one that missed.
Got it.
And that is a 26 to hit.
26 hits.
And he'll take another 8, 10, 11, 20 points of damage.
Nice damage.
Yes.
Those are with these guys, right?
Yeah.
Got it.
And I haven't spiked him, so if I wish I had.
Okay.
That would have been a crit on that one.
Oh, he's not here. Sorry. Let's see. Oh yeah, let me know if there's anything
As
that's not there.
the extra attack is my bonus action. Is that how that works?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you attack twice with your action and once with your bonus.
Yeah. Never mind. I forgot. I should probably drink some sort of
Can Marakabu, Jadobi, and Denahi make a dexterity saving throw, please?
19.
19.
Unless it's a spell.
Huh?
Unless it's a spell.
It is a spell.
Oh, okay, advantage.
Got 21.
Same thing.
21?
20 this time.
20?
22.
22. Everyone but you succeed. I mean, sorry. They fail, you succeed.
Oh.
You watch. Enough. That's an awesome mug. I just saw that, by the way. I really love that mug. Sorry. You watch as the staff begins to glow a red fire. Giant ball of fire is created at the stem of the staff. And he shoots a giant fireball with a 60-foot radius directly at Barakabu. It ignites. Barakabu, you take... Oh, fuck, I didn't roll it. Sorry.
Is that a spell he's casting?
It is, but you've already used it. That's a reaction. It's once per round, I believe. You can double check with me real quick.
Okay.
76 points of fire damage.
Oh my god.
And you take half of that. So half of 76.
And you're resistant to fire, so you take half of it.
No. She failed with a 21.
Legit.
You succeeded, so you take half.
No, she's resistant to fire damage.
That's half damage.
But I failed the
But she failed to save.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And I take how much?
Half.
Half?
So what's half of 76?
38.
38?
38.
So
I'm going
you will
to,
take-
as a reaction, I'm going to suck up the fire energy using absorb elements, and I'm going to take that to another half.
Yeah. What's up? Are you able to adjust your thing?
Can't do it.
Can't?
No, I'm even on the webpage now, like on my laptop.
Did you
I can't-
refresh?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't like click in to change anything. I don't know if maybe my permission got removed.
I mean, it's your character sheet.
I know.
Yeah.
Are you logged in?
Yeah.
I have to be looking.
What was the damage again? Sorry.
38.
Okay.
38, yeah.
No,
that is the
76.
half. So you take 38.
Alright.
So Barack, you're at 37, just for your record.
Okay.
So it literally only gives you one reaction per round? Or per
Yes.
turn?
Yes.
Initiative order?
Yeah, since he's at the end. And Torque, can you please?
Well, don't need this.
I saw that coming.
Oh yeah, you would know.
I threw that earlier.
So it is 20 to hit, Torque.
Yep.
You take 22 points of frost damage as a beam of frost illuminates kind of. You watch as the runes on this book that he has kind of hover over the book and come in your face. And you take that damage. It does end his turn. What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
He said, "Come in your face."
Wow. You guys, it's fine. It's cool.
It's an adult stream,
Apparently.
We do have it before.
but the language is adult. We are not.
Top of the order, Barakaboo.
Okay. You have to forgive me because this isn't
I'll
working
forgive
for me.
him.
So I'm resorting to the cards. So I might have to tell you when I use up stuff.
Okay.
I am gonna go ahead and get myself back. If it'll let me see it, what it's called. Nope. Okay.
Farland, you are on deck.
Oh, I know.
While he's doing that, he needs to make another con save because he's still in the beam.
Good job.
Okay.
21.
Makes it 12. 22 points of radiant. But it might be more because he hurts him. That's it.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not gonna heal myself like I thought I was going to. I am just gonna go straight Superman punch at him.
Okay.
Superman punch.
So that
Did you
is-
make a concentration save with that fireball that hit you, sir?
No.
Isn't it just a straight D20?
Guidance. 15.
Good.
Yes, I make it.
Yes.
So 25 to hit
Hits.
for 32 damage.
Is that including your radiant?
Yeah,
Perception check.
that would be a 17.
17. The punch looked like it hurt a little bit more.
Well, I'm gonna do it 3 more times.
Let's go.
Hey, does he take radiant damage too since he's in the beam?
He's not in it. His fist is just going. Boop, 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 boop.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, just hits.
Woo! Okay. So 11 plus 32 to hit again, or 32 damage again.
Got it.
And from that, I am mid-air going to do a Pele kick to his chin. That one is 25 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, okay. For 40 damage. Cool.
Okay.
And with the final hits, coming down the back, I keep rolling the same thing. 25 to hit. This time for 14 plus 21, so that brings us to 35 damage on the final hit.
Okay.
And he needs to make a 15 con save or be stunned until the next round.
23.
Ah. And with that, I'm going to move myself out of his melee range.
Okay. Which way?
I'll move toward Denagi.
Okay.
Just so that he can kill us both at once.
Oh, great.
Is that in your turn?
Yeah, but as I like fly backwards, it's kind of like
Sure.
this.
Jadobi, please make a Constitution save, please.
Constitution save.
And my enlarge should wear off by next round. I think it only supposed to last a minute.
It's an hour.
I have 1 minute on my card.
That's wrong.
Oh.
I'll check it in a second.
I have 1 hour for my demon knuckles.
No, the whole thing is.
Oh,
It's supposed to last a while. It's supposed to be kind of a pain in the ass. Hang on.
a pain in the ass.
Like it's awesome, but it sucks. Hang on. Hang on.
Yeah, sorry, I have to resort back to my paper cards because
Yeah, it's 1 hour.
I don't know why D&D Beyond's not interacting for me.
So the enlarge reduce lasts 1 hour.
Oh.
21.
21. You
Because it thinks I'm trying to open other web pages when I do this. So it would be like... okay, thanks.
So at the end of Barakabu's turn, you watch as the Lich King appears right in front of Jadobi with the spear inside of your chest. You feel your body start to get paralyzed, but you're able to
This spear inside of my chest.
fight. You're able to fight off the paralyzing touch that he just did, but you still take 47 points of.
That's not even like a roll to hit kind of thing. It's just like
That was a save. That was a save. It was a save to not die.
What was the damage?
47.
47.
What type of damage was it?
Psychic.
Psychic damage.
Concentration, I
That's
was
not really in your chest, but you're feeling it.
Great. Just great.
I'm gonna let him do the damage first. Farland, you're up, and do a concentration check too. For me.
Wait, did you call
wait,
him the
did
Lich
you-
King?
I did.
I'm just that was like some reaction of his or something.
That was a legendary action he did. He dimension doored.
So that wasn't his turn.
That was
right,
not
he
his
got
turn.
to do that outside of his turn.
Yes, legendary actions work as you can do it at the end of someone else's turn. So he used
Okay.
a legendary action to
Thank you for clarifying, sir.
insert himself into judo.
Wow.
Wow.
Great.
Wow,
Fantastic.
you're really on a roll.
Concentration
He
check.
inserts himself.
That was an accident. This was on purpose.
So is he engaged with Jadobi then?
Yes.
So I get advantage.
The blade is still inside of his chest.
Sorry.
And we don't get
20.
opportunities. He does this.
That was a dimension door. What was that?
20.
20. Okay. Strength.
make sure I
Strength.
understand
Strength. Just a straight strength check.
No, I ain't even.
I'm not. That's not. Oh no. Wait. Strength. Oh, right. All right. 19.
Okay. You are not grappled by this thing. Farland. I don't know either. I was trying to kill it.
So I, now that he's out of melee range, I stow my sword, take my bow out, and I roll a 30 to hit.
It hits.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it is.
I think it does.
And let's see. Before I attack, though, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Good job. Good job. Hunter's mark is on him. I'm not putting it on.
Now he can't have like a Hunter's Mark necklace.
Like on the little staff. Just a tip.
Nope, that's great weapon. I don't get to reroll that. All right. So he takes a total. Let me look again. It's 9, 10, 20, 1, 30. 30 damage, 14 of which is radiant.
Thank you.
On the first attack.
Okay.
Nice. I rolled the same thing both times. So another 30 to hit.
Perfect.
Son of a bitch. 10, so 26 damage, 5 of which is radiant.
Okay.
And I end my turn.
Tallulah.
So looking around and I'm like watching all my pals get kind of clobbered. Just as a precaution, using my bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith, which gives me a +2 to my AC. Great to get in the fucking error code, because of course I do. I'm great, so +2 AC, and then I'm going to run up to him and hack away with advantage.
Fuck you, big boo.
That's flying boo.
Fuck you, big flying boo.
28.
Hits.
Woo. 28 radiant, or excuse me, yes. No, I fucked that up. Just kidding. I have them on here still. 20,
Just sounds like something.
31 radiant damage and 6 lightning.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit him again. My second attack. Ooh, for 15. Very good.
No.
Great.
So since you missed. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
When he just moves his hand up over you, and you take 26 points of necrotic damage.
Halved to 13.
Go ahead.
Ow.
And you watch as a big, just a kind of a wave of necrotic energy forces through your body. Okay. End your turn?
Yep.
Jadobi.
All right. Still on the end of this guy's pole. Now that I can see him, since there is no fog cloud, he's right in my face. Do I
See around
recognize?
him in my defense.
Can I recognize who this is or who this was?
I mean, he's pretty close to you right now, so perception
yeah.
check. Because you're technically off the ground on his
He
spear.
already said his name was Oron, right?
He did it.
Yeah.
But you can still do a perception if you want.
21.
Yes, he is Oron from your grandfather's old party. The one member that has disappeared.
How can you do this? You were with my grandfather! You helped defeat them! What are you doing?
We didn't defeat anybody, and your grandfather was weak. That's why he died. By my hand.
Does that piss off Grandpa? Is he saying anything?
Make a wisdom save.
The thing on your arm is like, let me at him, let me at him.
Wait. 21.
21. Immediately, did you have bark armor out already?
Yeah.
You did. Okay. Immediately, as you're holding this spear, the bark erupts from your hand, causing the staff to come out, piercing through Olron, and prying you off of the spear. And you land 3-point stance on the ground behind you. Wrong arm. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. I am going to tap the well, no, whatever. I'm just gonna.
No, it's out. It's out now.
It's out now?
You
I'm gonna
kind of
tap
just
the
you kind of
spear.
just stabbed him to get yourself off of the
Gotcha.
spear.
I'm gonna tap the spear to bring the fog back again, and I am going to bring down another moonbeam directly on his head. Ah!
What level is Moonbeam?
4th.
When the moon hits your eye, motherfucker!
Hang on.
That's awesome.
Uh,
Pizza pie.
DC is.
Alright!
So I roll. You said 4th level?
1d10.
Yes.
Or d20.
19. So as you go to cast Moonbeam again, nothing happens.
Wait. What?
Not again.
And that is bonus. Yes, I am going to
I think you can do it now.
I'm going to take a greater healing.
You can. Is it a melee?
I'm sorry?
You have to be within range for melee.
I have to be within
Got
5
it.
feet when he casts.
So it's going to be 44. All right, I'm taking a potion of healing, and I am going to.
He's after me.
I think that's it. I can't do anything else.
Okay.
I don't want to. I'm gonna try to move. I'm gonna try to move back about 15 feet in the fog.
19 to hit.
Disadvantage.
28 to hit.
19 will hit.
What is happening?
Like, is hit, correct?
You take 27 points of psychic damage as you try to escape. Oh, and the fog cloud. Wow. Fog cloud is gone.
That's my turn.
Okay. Denahi.
Okay, well, the fog's disappeared now.
Again.
I watch as everything goes down with Jadobi. Literally hits the floor and the fog dissipates and I see him on the ground. I twist my arm like that and I cast Shatter, so a loud, like, piercing sound just shakes up the place. So he has to make a con save.
Is it a AoE attack?
Yeah, it's a sphere.
It's a sphere. So then Tallulah has to make one too.
Well, he's like
She
20
can
feet
cast it
tall.
up here, though, on his face.
You could cast
Roll a
it.
d20
20
and
feet
see if
high.
you can aim that. It's true.
13,
Put
13.
his head at the center.
And what's the radius on the sphere?
10 feet.
Okay, I'll let you do that. Go ahead. Is it a save?
Yes, the Constitution save.
Natural 1.
Crit happens.
Not in that guy.
We don't celebrate the DM getting a crit.
Yes, we do.
We celebrate the crit, we don't celebrate the 20.
Quietly
22
to
points
ourselves.
of thunder damage.
Woo!
And I'm going to use my bonus action to cast something.
I need to get you a more comfortable chair.
Right.
I don't know where it is.
Be a potty chair.
There's a little hole in there.
It is. Alright, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Jadobi.
Okay.
My last.
Oh.
So you get 12 points of healing. Hang in there, friend.
Trying. Thanks.
Torque.
All right. I am pulling out the other axe, the big axe.
Okay.
Redemption.
Ooh.
And I will run and leap using my wonderful ring and smack him in the back of the head. Let's hope. Yeah, that hits. And he will take. This is going to be fun. So 23 points of damage and an additional 12 points of damage radiant.
Perception check.
17, 5, so 23.
So as you hit him,
Or 20.
when you watch as the burst of radiant energy explodes from the axe on the back of his head and his shoulder, you watch that it looks like it does a little bit more damage than normal.
Beautiful. And while I'm there, I'll swing one more time. I have one more attack.
Got it.
And, ooh, I don't think that's going to hit. That is, oh no, 21 to hit.
Hits, just hits.
That is 15 plus another 10, so 25. And another 13 radiant.
Okay.
So that is my turn. I think, oh no, I get a bonus action, right? Or is my, I don't remember how this attack works.
No, because it's...
I have extra attack, plus I have an attack, and then do I get a bonus action?
hang on. I'm having a complete...
Which with this one I can't use as an attack, but I could drink a potion.
Yeah, it's if you crit, you get... With Great Weapon Master, if you crit, you get the second attack. So you have 2 big attacks, that's it. And then bonus action is whatever you want.
I want to drink a potion.
Okay.
I have a regular healing, which is what, 4d4?
2d4.
2d4 plus 2.
Say again?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Greater is 4.
Yeah, that was a whole whopping 6 points of healing.
You never know.
Oh, yay!
It all matters.
It's not going to matter at all. This dude's going to turn around and wallop me.
Well, that would just be mean if I did that.
Yeah, okay.
Meow,
That
meow.
would be according to plan.
Yeah, correct.
Hang on, sorry.
But I am next to him, so now if he casts something, I get a free hit.
Got it. End your turn?
It does.
Okay. Tallulah, please make
Going to shoot.
Constitution save. He turns around, he looks right at you. What is it?
4.
And he points his finger at you. Die.
Great. We love that. We love that for me.
That's encouraging.
You take 110 points of necrotic damage as he does Finger of Death.
That's
You.
Don't you
literally
have
dead.
resistance to that?
Well, halved,
Okay.
so 50.
Okay.
I have 39. It has to be double my max, doesn't it, for me to die?
Correct.
Yeah.
My
Past
max
0.
is- yeah.
Past 0, yes.
You're thinking power word kill.
Yeah.
That's what I said would be too mean. Are you up?
No, because I used my relentless bullshit last time.
There you go.
So that was, and that was casting a spell within 5 feet, correct?
Correct.
Wail on him.
That will
So
hit.
you watch my body
No,
seize
Jake.
up and fall on the ground.
Ooh.
Yeah. I had 39. So
That's
half.
15 points of, what is it, slashing, and then an additional, woo! An additional 24 of radiant.
Okay.
I rolled 2 12s.
Nice.
As you do it, as as your swing comes through, when you cut through them, and his form disappears.
Where the hell did he go?
Fuck you.
Who?
There's no one around, huh?
No one you can see.
Can I see him?
Go roll an insight check.
Are we starting the? Oh, we are in initiative still.
Yeah.
23.
23. I forgot. What was the save I had you do before?
It ended up being dexterity with straight dexterity because my mantle of spell advantage counteracted his spell disadvantage or whatever. So
Okay.
straight dex save.
Do a dex save for me, please.
And
natural 20.
natural 20.
Okay. I totally blanked on what I said before. So you take 8 points of psychic damage, and you cannot locate that one.
Crit?
Okay.
Which means he's technically still around if he's able to
Yeah.
hurt you like that.
I'm gonna call out to the party that I can't see him, but he's definitely still around. And I'm gonna swoop over to Tallulah, and I'm going to spare the dying her.
Okay.
Say hello.
And then I'm gonna give myself back 48 HP.
48. Okay. Do I need to do that for you again?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
Wow.
So are you at 85 now?
That means I'm at 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have killed you, but I used my spells during the last fight.
Farland.
Seeing the booze helping Tallulah, I dash in a beeline for Jadobi and kind of slide down with the superior healing potion in my hand and dump it down his throat.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that for me. Does your hunter's mark disappear with when you can't see him?
It shouldn't. It's only when I break my concentration.
Okay.
You have advantage
Oh,
on
it's
tracking
that
too.
song.
Do
Yeah,
I?
he should be able to
I
track
have
him
3
within a
levels.
mile or something.
You could, but he just used his action to heal Jadobi.
Oh, spell up. Alright. Can I borrow 4 of your D4?
Thanks.
Wait, is superior 8d4? Or?
Superior?
Yeah.
8. 8d4 plus 8.
Regulars 2.
Alright.
Raiders 4.
5, 7, 10, 14, 18, plus 8. You get 26 points of health back.
Oh, thank you, man. Oh my god.
Noise.
You're welcome, Jadobi.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No, I used my dash for my action, bonus action before, so I'm done.
Wait a second. Were you? So, to pour in someone else's mouth is an action. It's not a bonus action. Bonus action is to pour in your own mouth. You didn't need to dash to get to him. What was your movement?
35.
We'll call it. It's fine. But so you have a bonus action.
Okay, fair enough. In which case, then.
It's a bonus to drink your own potion, but an action to drink someone else's potion.
Let's see. I am going to cast Shield of Faith on him as well.
Okay.
So you get +2 to your AC.
Thank you.
That's concentration as well, and Hunter's Mark is concentration.
Fuck, it is a concentration. Alright, I don't do that.
No problem.
You hit you.
It's alright.
Sorry.
Thanks for the assistance.
You hear in your head.
Sorry.
1 second. I do actually. So instead, then, where was it? I'm gonna use Divine Sense. No, I can't do that because it's an action. I had my turn. All right.
Finally, Tallulah.
It was already in.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach for my belt and pull out a regular healing potion from some time. For a whopping 6 points. And then I'm going to forego my action for another bonus action. Yes? Question mark?
Wait, what? What
You
are you
can a bonus action for my action.
I think you can do that. Can you do that?
Something lower or something higher.
What are you trying to do?
Like
bartering.
doing a bonus action spell on myself.
What was the other bonus action you just did?
Eat a potion.
So you can use an action to drink your potion and then a bonus action to do a spell. Sure.
Right. It's the same thing. Then I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
But something that you can't do is like 2 bonus actions, spells, or abilities. is what I'm
Correct.
saying.
Yes.
Yes. That's why I was trying to get an
Fucking
understanding.
balls for 5. Balls for 5.
I'll take balls for 5.
And then I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up
No one else?
and thank you, Rockaboo.
Oh, well, yeah.
Fuck you, big rockaboo. Alright.
I think my wings should wear off by now.
Oh, your wings are only a minute. That's correct.
Yeah.
So you're still Big Boo.
Still out there flexing.
He's earned a big booty.
End your turn.
Unless I can look around.
You can look around.
I look around.
Perception check.
17.
17. You don't see any sign of this creature.
No, you don't see any signs of this douchebag running all around town. Look around.
Can Boo, Tallulah, Torque, Farland, and Jadobi please make a Constitution save?
Yeah. To be fair, everyone else within a 10-foot radius gets +4 because I have my.
Excellent.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Excuse me, because I don't have my sword in hand because I switched it for my bow.
Oh, damn it.
Continue.
Damn it.
Wait, weren't you like hacking on him with your sword though?
And I switched
Then
it
he
for
put
my
away,
bow
put his bow out.
Yeah.
And then
when
ran
he
over
killed. Well, tried to kill you.
What we got?
22.
22, 14,
Con save
17,
21.
21.
Rusty because we didn't play last week.
Clearly.
21.
21. Everyone except for Barakaboo takes 86 necrotic damage.
What?
Halved because you're resistant to necrotic and you take half.
Half.
On the ground.
I'm also
Yeah, I'm
resistant.
dead.
Okay, so yeah, whatever half of 86 is.
43.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I use
So
spell
minus
slot.
23 to me then?
Alright, hold on.
86 was half.
But you said I was the only one that succeeded.
Yeah, only then you're resistant to necrotic as well.
Right.
Yeah, so then it's quartered.
Yeah, so then 23.
Correct.
So who's all down?
Who's all down?
Save
Me.
43.
I'm down.
Me.
Actually 21.
Didn't even get a chance.
Yeah.
Farland, you're up.
No, because I. Oh wait, I am up. Yes,
Up,
it's
yes,
not my
okay.
turn.
Okay.
So Torque me and GW.
Jadobi.
Okay. Whose turn was it right before I did that?
Me.
Oh,
I was right
You're
after.
next. Okay.
Alright.
Death saving throw,
Such a
please.
waste.
Actually, my perioptic wound closure is gonna pulse, bringing me to 1 hit point, and I will stand. I'm tired of this up down, up down. Can you stand me up, Torque? Or
No. You don't stand up. You're back to life. You're still prone. Are you standing up too?
Yeah, I'm still
Okay. Okay.
That's why he
Half of your
asked.
movement.
Yeah, half my movement. And I will put my spear to the sky, and it'll start to glow with like a warm radiance, and I'll like hit it on the ground as like this kind of a wave of healing like goes. I think it's like 20-foot range or something. It gets all of us. And I'm casting Mass Cure Wounds.
You let Farland walk 35 feet across that battlefield.
That was 35 feet.
Just saying.
So Jadobi's gonna take 1 step forward.
Alright.
Because of the DM, so he hits the
Cure
range.
Wounds, that's gonna be
It's cool. I'll just
3
knock you guys down again.
1, 2, 3,
Better roll
4,
max.
5. Actually, because I'm gonna do it at a higher level. So, 2, 3. Here we go.
I think it's bad.
Alright.
That is odd.
Yeah.
That only
It could be, yeah, well, it could be something on their site that is,
Yeah.
his page is currently being.
Yeah, you might have to sign out and sign back in, or I don't know.
Everyone gets
Throw the
38
computer.
points of healing.
Woo!
Sorry, how much?
38 points of healing.
I like that.
Can you give me that back, DM?
I guess.
38 HP.
So you're at max, Boo.
Nice.
And then I'm going to, with my very last 4th level, I'm going to bring down a moonbeam like directly in front of me, and just kind of like wait until I see the guy again.
Oh, I guess I'm. Oh, whatever.
What's up?
I forgot I have Relentless Rage, so.
Well, don't use it.
Yeah, you don't have to
No,
use
it's automatically when I went to 0, it was like, oh, by the way, you should be using this. It's like, oh.
But you only get it once, so don't use
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Just
So that's
So
fine.
now I'll just put the 38 in. Okay.
Yep, that's fine.
And then I am going to cast Healing Word on myself, Sustain, Jay, sustain! That's gonna be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I get 18 back to myself, and I am done.
Okay.
Be vigilant! He could be anywhere!
Denahi.
It's been an hour since I've had my my stone skin. Has it been over an hour yet?
No. You guys just. I mean, the first fight was like a minute,
Okay.
and then the second, then there was like a little break, and then yeah, it's only been like 5 minutes.
All right. So
Level of game time.
I'm gonna step off of the rock, so I'm a little like maybe 5 or 10 feet closer to them. 15 feet. And then I'm gonna use my action to summon Nico.
Okay.
And my bonus action to drink the greater healing potion that I got yesterday.
Okay. So you watch as the gem, that is purple, kind of spinning, spiraling fire, ignites, and you watch as the wings. Nico, a young phoenix, emerges from your chest and is kind of hovering right next to you. On your next initiative, well, no, I guess Nico will still have a turn because he goes after you.
Okay. 15 points from Wong.
Okay.
And Nico's just gonna, I guess, rest on my shoulder.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all I'm doing.
Some torques up.
Okay.
I'm looking around, nervous. A little nervous.
I'll stand up, drink a healing potion for 9
Okay.
points, and I am.
Where the hell's is he?
I don't know, be ready.
Anyone know what affects him the most?
Seems
Radiant.
To, yeah, seems to be the holy stuff.
Holy light.
So I'm fucking worthless. Great.
Yeah. Maybe fire. He is a corpse. I don't know.
Don't you do
Wait.
things with holy water?
I can
What
heal
if you
you.
healed him?
No.
But that's about it.
I'll try anything at this point.
Denahi? What if you cast a heal on him?
Then he would heal with me.
But
It's the
he
last
is-
thing I would
Because
do.
it's not damage. You're not hurting him.
Because he's a dead thing now. But he's undead.
You're
Perhaps
implying you
damage
would have
works.
a reverse effect?
Well,
I mean, that's a really interesting thought.
I can use my bonus action for that.
It's
Has
a- you
anybody
could
ever
test
heard
it.
of
I'll
that
test
happening
it.
though? In any way?
But if it heals him, it just makes the problem worse.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do a little.
I'll do like a really cheap one. Really weak.
Why don't we save our efforts for killing him?
We'll play it by ear.
Tallulah, what did you do with the locket that he came out of?
I dropped it.
Where?
And about this time, as you guys are speaking, you watch as
Red.
dust comes up right about here.
Look at me, I'm swirling.
Rise.
Rise!
Hey, we
No!
were having a conversation.
Rude!
Moron.
Moron. More like moron.
You decided to skedaddle.
Hey.
Denahi, you were once in his body. Can you say
Who are
something,
these
do something?
guys?
He's very strong. I felt so powerful when I was in his
Whoa.
body. We're fucked. We're
Shit!
fucked.
Great pep talk, Denahi. Great pep talk.
Excellent.
I don't get the pep.
So you watch as maybe a half dozen what looks to be undead, some skeleton, some zombie, and even a large, what looks to be a dead minotaur, rises from the ground to then engage with you. Can everyone please make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Jeez, nice.
11.
11,
26.
26,
26.
26,
18.
18,
14.
14,
23.
23. Jadobi, who got 26? So you all take, I lost it. 20.
You literally save and still take damage.
No, hang on. Well, because you take half damage. You take 11 points of psychic damage. Everyone else takes 22 points of psychic damage. As
Hey,
these,
it works.
as, will you sign out? Sign in, sign out.
I don't know
Doesn't
what change.
See, I'm flooded.
So as these creatures come out, you watch as the entire lair that you guys are in, you watch as like a steam of mist comes out, and you watch as these spirits come out. Each one kind of targets you, and you take the 22 points of psychic damage, and the other three take 11 points as the spirit kind of just jumps inside of you.
Oh.
And you just take like an initial like jerk
So
of
it passes through you.
passes through you. Yes.
Gross.
Is that a spell?
The psychic? No, that's a lair action.
Okay.
I don't know.
Damn it, too. I was literally about to say I'm going to take my sword out before he did that.
That ends his turn, and they do not get to go until next round. Top of the order, Boo.
Okay, so there's a couple of them near me.
On the other side.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a 19 and a 21 to hit.
19 and 20,
One
21 just hits.
for the little guys.
Oh, little guy, excuse me, I'm so sorry. No, they hit. Of course they hit. They're fucking dead zombies.
So that is 16 damage to each of them,
Okay,
and then I'm gonna,
which ones are you punching?
to each side of me. I jumped up and did a split.
And you're
kick.
adding your bonus of your big size, the extra d4?
Yeah.
Okay. You watch as they immediately just crumble down.
Oh. And then I'm going to lunge for the other one, and I'm just gonna punch him right in the face.
This one? Okay, roll for attack.
22.
Yep.
And that's gonna be
You?
5, 8, plus 8 is another 16 damage. Or actually 25.
25 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
They punch right through him.
There's one more left, right?
There's still a bunch left.
Yeah.
There's
Moving in
one
a
right
line.
there. There's a big guy behind Denahi.
I am going to vault over Denahi, and I am gonna
Uppercut from the bottom.
uppercut from the top as I come down on the landing.
How can you up from the top?
Like, it's an uppercut, but it's
Roll for attack. Roll for
okay. 28 to hit.
28 hits.
4, 9, 10. 22 damage.
22 damage. He looks-
And I want him to make a 16 con save or be stunned like a motherfucker.
17. Sorry.
It's a good idea.
Every time. I've never gotten the stun. We've been playing for a year.
Guess you're just not stone cold
That's I though.
Farland.
So before he reappeared, Tallulah and I were talking, and she pointed out the location of the locket. So I would like to know where on
Where
the
did
map.
she point?
She pointed towards the map. That's what I'm saying. I'm
Apparently
like,
right where he's standing.
Perception
I stand
check.
on the ground over there.
That's where
Since
he
she
was
pointed
when
to
we
it, can I
encountered
roll
him.
with advantage?
No, because the entire ground is covered with dead
So you
souls.
open it, then drop it, then run away from it? Like, whoa.
He told me it fell out of my hands. It wasn't in my control.
21 perception.
I would have
21
held on to
perception.
it if I'd known.
You know the vague idea, and it's pretty much right where he's hovering over. But
Then
It's not gonna
do another perception check.
That's what he's gonna tell you right there.
What?
What?
What'd you say?
What?
Well, I don't have to give you a freebie if you don't want to
happening?
spend.
18 perception.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to take my sword out,
Okay.
go in the direction that I'm pretty sure it is, which is, I'm guessing, towards the guy.
Okay.
Do I see it now?
You can use your action to do another perception check if you'd like.
No. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
I'm gonna
attack.
run in front of the guy.
Well,
He's
tell you
not
what,
actually doing
I had-
anything else other than
I had
attacking.
2 ideas. Since you're not cooperating with the first one, I'm going to instead switch tactics, and I'm going to attack his staff.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Whoa.
Nice.
Chop it in half.
28 to hit.
Sure, it hits.
Hits. Now the staff itself, I'm assuming, is not a fiend or undead, so I'll just roll normal damage.
I mean, it's still a part of him, so why not?
All right.
It's an undead staff.
And I mean, if it's part of him, that's still my hunter's mark.
Sure. No, you went unconscious.
It's his grandpa.
No, I didn't.
Have you
You
rolled?
never went on.
Oh, that's
I
right.
did
Okay.
not
Did you
drop.
roll
Good.
concentration from the last few times that you've gotten hit?
No, Hunter's Mark, you don't have to roll concentration for clearing them too.
You do is concentration.
No, it is a concentration.
Concentration.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't get that.
Okay.
But
No,
I'll use.
did you roll though? Just roll a concentration.
But did
Just
you
a, just a roll a d20. Straight d20. Have to get
Can
higher.
that be the name of our show? I like that.
I didn't.
Yeah, so you lost. It's
But
fine.
did you roll them?
We're really just bitching about like 4 points right now.
I know.
Let's just keep going.
So, in any case, use bonus action. Cast Hunter's Mark.
There you go.
That's not his foot.
All right. This is a 1 and a 2, so I get to re-roll them once. It's better. 10, 21, 28, and 36 damage to his staff.
Jesus Christ.
10 of which was radiant.
Okay.
That's some
I'm gonna
dead
quickly
wood.
look up stats for wooden staff.
It says right here only has 20 hit points.
Can you please make a Constitution save, please?
Is it wood?
Sure, right?
No, I don't know.
Is it flammable? Is it good?
And now that I'm holding my sword, I get +4 to save.
Sure. Absolutely.
So, 18 plus another 10, 28.
28.
Yes.
Okay, so as you hit it, you see he kind of rears back a little bit, takes a reaction, uses some legendary actions, and stabs you with the spear. You take 21 points of psychic damage. You feel your body kind of start to paralyze, and you kind of fight it off. And he retracts the blade from your chest.
Okay. I've got you now. And I do it again. Take another hack at his staff.
Sure.
For 29 to hit.
That hits over damage.
It's just like a magic psychic slugfest now.
Yes, it is.
Back and forth.
Alright. Let's reroll this guy. Ooh, that was very nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
18 plus 15 is 33, plus 8 is 41 damage, 14 of which is radiant.
Okay.
And I use my yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay. Tallulah, are you still unconscious?
No, I know because he healed us. So I look around myself, for fuck's sake, and I cast Shield of Faith on myself again. So you're +2 to my AC. I stand up, and I fucking smack that motherfucker right in front of
Which
me.
one? This one?
Yeah.
Do it with your backhand.
Yeah, with the back blade. For 23.
Hits. Roll for damage. What's going on with this music, guys? Just weird.
12.
Gives me anxiety.
It's supposed to do that.
It's very effective.
Yes. 25.
Yeah,
plus
he's
8, yeah.
he's Secret Ash.
Great. So then I look at the other guy and I say, "Oh, you too?" For 28.
Hits.
We're
I love making noise. I don't know why.
10, 15, 16, 20, 28 points of damage.
And your turn?
Yes. I'm not gonna. I turn around and I look at the guy and I go.
So I'm gonna look over at Oron. So you're dead and stuff. I'm gonna see if I can heal you a little bit. Heal. And I'm casting healing word. I'm gonna see if it hurts him. A really, really weak one. So it wasn't even.
Did anyone make out what he said?
No.
I heal him for 10 with radiant healing from the earth that hates the living dead. How does he take this? His 10 points of radiant
He smiles
healing.
and
You
says,
just kind of see him look around and just look back at you. Doesn't seem like it did anything.
It was with a shot! Not a bad idea, boo! I'm gonna say, my grandfather sends us regards! And I'm gonna send my moonbeam skidding across the ground right on him.
22.
And I'm just gonna like rotate around farther.
22.
22?
Save.
He has a disadvantage for this save.
26. So 22.
Yeah. Bitch.
Son bitch. Let's just get that motherfucker. He's son bitch. Let's go.
Eight. 37 points of radiant damage from this beam. How is he looking?
Perception check.
Alright. Son of a bitch, come on. Give me something good. Give me something good. Oh, you know,
See if you see the locket too.
You see a locket
21 perception. And do I have to see a locket around? Like...
I'm gonna let you look for one thing. So what are you looking for?
I want to see how bad this guy is looking.
He's looking undead.
Like I don't get any semblance of him just being on death's
Well, I mean,
door.
They
undead things
already look
don't
pretty
All
bad.
I
bleed.
believe was dead, so.
Yeah, he doesn't. He looks. Like
Okay,
he's
then-
got a lot of battle wounds.
Then instead,
No.
I'll look for the necklace.
Roll a d20.
9.
Investigation check or perception. Fuck it.
Yikes.
Well, you know, hey, can you see that from there?
Yeah, I guess.
That's crazy. So that's gonna come
I'm
to
blinded, I can see it.
investigation. That's gonna be a whopping 30.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
And
your
Alright,
turn?
and then I'm going to swirl, and I'm gonna shapeshift into a dire wolf.
What?
How many things did you just do in your tent?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a heal,
Because I
an attack, and a look.
He moved. He moved his.
Yeah.
Is that a bonus action to move them?
I would think it has to be something like that at least.
So I look over at the two dead things. And I'm done.
Okay.
That's like all I need.
Deny him.
That's all you need.
Gonna aim a firebolt right at his sternum, I guess. Watch just like the 14.
Doesn't it? Are you adding your bonuses to the spells? Your spell attack bonus?
It was a really low
I
roll.
rolled. Yeah.
Okay. Because you have like, yeah, plus 10 to hit. And
It was a
stuff.
4.
Oh, got it. Okay. Just making sure.
It's that bad.
Any bonus?
Nope, that's it. So Nico goes after me. Like, I guess telepathically, I ask him to do a wing attack, which
Okay.
I do.
Roll for attack.
Sorry, bear with me.
Actually,
Torture on deck.
Oh, it is a hit.
That was better. I'll give you that was better.
Uh, 19 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright. He just hovers there.
Sorry.
Well, he comes up and he the plan was
Where'd he go?
he's gonna pull his feathers forward and they're gonna be like razors and it have like a burning edge and he's gonna spin towards him. But he
Okay.
misses, so he just spins past him.
Got it. Okay.
he gets a little dizzy.
Yeah, he just tries to stabilize.
Tort. Are you moving at all? Sorry.
Huh?
Are you moving at all?
No.
Tort.
I run to that rock and then spring off of it at his head, swinging the axe.
Oh, fuck me. Alright.
21 to hit.
Just hits.
Nice. 22 plus 10, 32 points of damage,
Okay.
normal, and an additional 18 points of radiant.
Okay.
And I guess I land down at his feet and I swing again. And that hits. That's pretty good.
The internet.
So that's 22 points of slashing with an additional 8 points of. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, 22 points of damage with an additional 8 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And as a bonus, I will drink one more potion.
What is coming out of your mouth tonight?
It's all those drugs that Jadobi does.
Remember, he doesn't do that anymore because he's
He can't.
just immune to everything.
Straight edge Adobe.
He's just no edge to do it. It just doesn't have any edge.
He's going soft.
I'm very smooth.
Flush Jadobi.
Right.
Flush.
Shaved Jadobi.
He gets around. That's kind of
That's
edgy.
good.
Wow. Is that your turn?
Yeah. You be his
Okay.
baby.
Torque and Farland's had babies.
Oh yeah, you guys have to.
Can
Oh.
Torque and Farland make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Is he casting a spell?
He is.
Oh, cool. I get to hit him.
Once I'm done.
Sure.
If you're still
Con
standing.
save. Yeah, I'll let him hit me
reaction.
first. I just want to do the con save first.
Total of 20.
20, okay?
That's going to make it 13.
Plus
Okay.
4.
Plus
Because
4?
I have my sword out.
Okay,
This
so
time.
13 plus
Okay.
4
You
is
both,
17.
you both still fail. So go ahead and do your attack first.
I failed with a 17?
You
I
failed
failed
with
with a 20.
We've all failed
That
with
just
like.
seems
His
ridiculous.
DC is 21. We've already established
Okay,
that.
anyway, I take how much?
Do your attack first, just in case.
That makes it 20 to hit.
20 does not hit.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sounded like
Did
a
his
lot of
AC
dog.
Although I'm
go
at
up?
his side, do I get to? I know last time I hit him for 20. That's why I'm like a little
20.
confused.
You hit him for 21. And if
No,
you-
I hit him for 20. I
That-
know I hit him for 20.
I mean, I can
Roll
take-
back the tape, baby. I rolled.
I mean, I can
anyway,
take the damage away. If
my
you want.
question
That
is,
was a freebie.
can I have advantage
For what? For your.
for that attack?
Technically, yeah. Why not?
That hits. 17
Roll for
natural.
damage.
That is 30 points of damage normal, and an additional 7 points of radiant.
Okay, so you feel the life essence inside of your body, almost like your soul is being ripped out of your body, and you both take 91 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, well,
It's
I'm
a bit
over it.
much. 8 would have done it.
Super dead.
It's making me do the relentless rage, so I go to 1.
Okay, you're knocked unconscious, but you fall to 1. Got it?
Oron has to make a con save with disadvantage against me, against my moonbeam.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's your turn?
No, it's his turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
just
I'm
put
not
me
done.
1 no matter what.
Well, no, at the beginning of his turn, he has to.
I don't understand why it just does that. You can't do.
19 and a 20.
Fail.
Put me at 0, then put me at 1.
60 points of radiant damage to him.
Mine does.
60?
I'm
60.
automatically forcing you to use it.
Okay.
Okay, but it doesn't let me use it.
Okay, and
I like D&D Beyond.
Denahi
It's
and
got a
Boo
good flaw.
and the wolf, please make. I lost it. I lost it. I lost it. Dexterity saving throw, please.
Is it dexterity?
Yeah.
Shit today. 10.
10.
28.
28.
My dex save is going to be 17 dex save.
You'll take 44 points of fire damage, halved if you're half for you because you
And it's
succeeded.
actually 0 because of the monk feature that allows if I'm able to take half damage on a successful dex save, I actually take 0.
Okay. The rest of you take 44 points of fire, but you have it because you're resistant. As he launches a giant fireball at your direction. Is your wolf still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. But it hurts like shit.
All right. Ends his turn. Boo.
Farland's down, right?
Farland.
Torque.
I thought
We're at the
Torque
top of
got
the
1.
initiative.
Yeah, but he's just on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
So he's away.
Not yet.
Right. Okay.
If you gotta step up real quick. About 10 minutes.
So I'm gonna rush him, and as I'm rushing him, I'm gonna be dragging my hand along, and I'm going to spare the dying bonus action as I pass Farland,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna start punching the shit out of him.
Is Zachary still there?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's gonna get opportunity.
No, he doesn't provoke opportunity.
Oh, I see.
Someone.
That's right. I forgot he has those
27 to hit.
27 hits. Finish your turn real quick. I'm gonna do something else. Sorry.
11, 10. Ooh, nice. So that's a 29 damage for the first hit.
Got it.
Wow.
Denai, does 26 hit?
Yeah.
No, if she's gonna do her shield, because the guy behind you is gonna swing at you.
And a 30 to hit with my second hit.
30 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 21 points of piercing, Denai. Slashing. Excuse me.
For 16 damage on the second hit.
Sorry.
Okay.
And without stopping, I'm gonna go ahead and just continue my loop back to some area of melee safety away from him. I'm gonna move toward my fuzzy buddy.
Okay. Oh, I forgot there's two guys there. Alright, whatever. It's fine.
And that'll do.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna have a reaction to getting hit in the fucking back of the head, so.
Go ahead, you do that.
Burn that motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around and.
Like,
Ow!
Damn it!
Bitch!
17 to 18 hit you.
miss. 18 hits.
17 points of necrotic damage. These two guys pinch you.
Oh wow, gosh, this is actually increases with at their levels.
Are you adding the bonus
Yeah.
to with Nico being out there?
To make a dex save.
3.
After each level of first.
For each spell level.
Whose turn are we on?
It's gonna be Farland's turn. I just forgot my guys because I was adding up the big guys thing. Farland, you're on deck with 1 hit point.
He's afraid to die.
37.
37. Oh yeah, he did. He watches
Turns
it.
to ash and like, ugh.
Okay.
Like higher.
Farland.
Let's see. So I'm going to use half my movement to stand. I'm going to use my bonus to drink a greater healing potion.
Okay, go ahead, roll that.
3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13 points back. Alright, let me get my healing. And then you can't get rid of me that easily. And I swing on the staff again. Because I've just got this hunch about staffs that they don't want to be swung on.
Okay.
Total of 24 to hit.
It hits.
That's probably his source.
Nice.
I'm just laying there. Are you trying to not attack him?
18, 14 is 32, 8, 40 damage on that attack to the staff.
Okay.
Anything else?
You hit the staff. Looks like it hurts.
Not abandoning this tactic this
course.
turn. Second attack on the staff. 24 to hit.
Hits.
14, 16, so 30 damage, 12 of which is radiant on that one.
Okay. Math, guys, it's so much fun.
No,
Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
it's sooner.
And you're down.
18.
18. Can you please make a perception check prior to that? Sorry.
Prior to that.
Yeah.
20 total.
20
Back and
total.
roll
Okay.
before you roll.
So as you hit his spear again, he does a very similar thing he did last time. And as he stabs you in the chest, you feel the paralyzing force coming around you. And as your body starts to locks up to the point where your eyes are slowly starting to blink, and you notice something before your entire body locks up. You have now been paralyzed for 1 minute.
Is that what I noticed? That I'm paralyzed?
No, you know something else I'm going to tell you in a second. But we are going to go ahead and take a break real quick, and we'll pick up with Tallulah. So go ahead. We're going to go ahead and start a giveaway for our mid-show for a video game. Give me 1 second.
We're at 47 followers and 19 viewers. We did hit 21 at one point.
Not quite. So go ahead and exclamation point raffle to enter the giveaway. Everything is automatic. You must be present and hit exclamation point claim to claim the prize. And we'll see you guys in about 10 minutes.
Yay.
And we're back. Congratulations, Jarmor 64. Mr. Jake, you won yourself a giveaway. We'll get that out to you ASAP. So, back to the action. Tallulah, what would you like to do?
I'm watching Fallen get stabbed by this staff, and I'm going to forego my concentration on my Shield of Faith, and I'm going to think inward and say, Travanis, I need you, and ask for a divine favor to get an extra D4 on my weapon.
I mean, that's a summon.
Okay, so that's a define. So
It's a concentration.
so you're actually like calling out to someone, and that someone has to respond in order for you to get.
I mean, it's just called divine favor.
Okay.
That was flavor.
Okay. So go ahead and do it.
I did.
No, like
I did.
do it.
I
Like,
did!
No.
You want me to do it again?
I want you to.
I did! Did I
I want
not
you to
say
RP.
it?
RP. I want you to
Oh my
RP
god,
it.
I did it. Fine. Heck. Travanis, I need you.
Such an attitude all the time.
You have to deal with it much longer, so it's fine.
Okay.
I did do it in character, I just more points at her.
Okay. Well, you were just talking normal, so.
No, I wasn't.
Okay. Well, you're losing your accent, so I'm confused. All right. Do your thing. Moving on.
30.
To hit?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna run up to him and stab him.
Okay.
Let's rerolled. Great. 18, 27, 35 points of radiant damage, and 5 points of lightning.
Okay.
And do it again.
Okay.
8 for 23 to hit.
Yep.
Thanks. $8, 34 points of radiant damage and 2 lightning.
Okay.
And that's all I can do.
Jadobi.
Alright, so first I'm going to claw at the dead guy to my right.
Okay.
Let's see what we got here. So that's good. 22 to hit.
Hits.
He's not very strong.
Is that 21 points of clawing damage to that guy? Nice. I'm gonna look over to the one on my left, and I'm gonna bite him.
Zombies to the left, dead guys to the right. I can't.
17 to hit.
That
I'm
hits.
stuck in the middle with you.
Oh, not bad, not bad. I'll take it.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
So, no, someone else started it actually. I read someone else's. I can't claim it. Captain Yellowbeard actually said that.
20 damage to that guy.
Okay.
And I am going to... Shit, where should I go? I'm gonna walk over... like, in this area. Like the mic. Right here. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Okay. Denahi perception check.
That's all I got.
8.
8. Okay. Your turn.
I'm gonna healing word myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna touch my chest and it's gonna glow like a bright light. Sweet. 13. I think it. Is that a bonus? Yeah. Alright, and in the
Captain.
fray.
The comment. Post the comment link again. Thank you.
See, I'm gonna cast another firebolt straight at his face.
Do it.
20 to hit.
Does not hit.
40.
Just.
Nico's turn.
Alright, Nico's gonna try to do a wing attack again.
Okay, roll for damage. Roll for attack, excuse me.
23.
23? Yeah, it hits.
Here, yeah, 9.
Prepare to get this assimilated.
It's radiant damage.
How many uses is that? 7? Ooh!
What are you casting?
It's because
It's a wing.
Nico was winning that.
Nico's crazy.
It's a pretty good roll.
Nico's crazy shit.
25 points of all kinds of damage,
Okay.
including radiant.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Okay. Torque.
I will stand up, step over, and then leap up to the backside of him and cleave into his head, hopefully.
Roll advantage.
Advantage. It's like 30 to hit.
Yeah, hits. Roll for damage. Lots of damages.
It is lots of damages. It's going to be 27 points of regular with an additional, 22 points of radiant.
Okay. End your turn.
No, I'll attack one more time.
Go ahead.
I do declare.
Indeed.
Truly.
It was a natural 18 that hits. For 21 points of damage, regular, and 11 points of radiant.
Okay.
That concludes my turn. Thank you.
Very good now.
At the beginning of his turn, he has
I'm
to make
doing
a
it right now.
with disadvantage.
20 and 21.
Then you use the 20.
I'll use the 20.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
Constitution save, Baracbo. Constitution save.
28 points of radiant damage
Okay.
by the moonbeam.
19?
19. 36 points of psychic damage. Ends Oron's turn, comes up to Boo.
He cast something,
Correct.
then I get the attack.
Well on them, bro. With advantage.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you're
Put some sauce on it.
Maybe I crit. I don't know. Maybe. 25 points of regular. And another 12 points of radiant.
Okay. Perception check with advantage, sir. Thank you.
20 on the first roll.
20. You hand him your card. It's now your turn. I don't even remember what I wrote on it now I'm thinking about it.
Something about his butt.
It's like a baboon.
It's your turn. Sure.
It's like a fridge,
Like a
too.
baboon.
I like your butt.
That is a 23 to hit. As I'm
Big Boo smash you.
pulling a shuriken.
You roll with advantage?
Huh?
You roll with advantage?
Oh, okay.
Just in case.
Yeah, still hits.
Okay.
So that is 27 damage, and I am doing a twisting, leaping uppercut right into that big old red boy on him.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Oh, it was 27.
27.
I
Excuse
think
me.
I said 27 damage.
Can you, Denahi? Can everyone just roll a fucking perception check, except for Farland, because you froze. You froze.
Yeah, I'm looking right at it.
21.
21. 17.
5.
No.
22.
You notice that you watch as the giant glowing gem on his belt buckle cracks a little bit.
Uh-huh. And from that strike, it's a leaping uppercut into it, which I twist around into a back strike elbow for 27 to hit.
Hits.
For 23 damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just keep hitting it.
Go for it.
That is a 30 to hit.
Hits.
Keep going.
For 24 damage.
Okay.
Let's keep coming.
And one last time. That was so close. It was a 19. I mean, hits.
Yeah. Let's go.
4, 11, plus 6 is 17, plus another 9 makes it 26 damage. And I'm imposing that you can't take reactions until my next turn.
Natural 20.
Oh, that one's not a save. That's just from the.
Well, I rolled a natural 20 anyway.
Oh.
Fuck you. No, it's fine.
It's
Got
a
it.
save when I try to stun him.
Got
I
it.
decided I'm going to stop trying to stun him because it never works. And I'm just going to impose my actions with my
Okay.
key.
Like it.
So yeah. Oh, I can take my key away now. So I've used some key, by the way.
Okay. End your turn?
No.
Okay.
What's happening here?
Oron? Giving you one last chance to back down. So I figured out that I need to start punching you in your little red belly button.
Punch him where?
Oh, he looks worried.
The red thing. So we can call this off.
Persuasion.
How high up
Oh
is
snap! We rarely get to roll persuasion.
18.
Okay. He has a skull face. You cannot understand what his expression is.
It's a skull face.
I'm gonna assume the best.
Okay. Now does that end your turn?
I'll assume the worst.
And then I'm gonna walk away out of his range.
Okay. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go back past Denahi.
Are you moonwalking?
Yep, I'm moonwalking.
Okay. So just so I know, you're not going to pick up Farland with your action to get him out of the danger. You're just going to leave him paralyzed there. That's cool. Okay. End your
I mean, I
turn?
used all my action.
I know. I'm teasing.
Yeah, I used the fuck out of my action.
Your turn is over. That's it. You
I
can't do
don't even
anything.
get to say anything.
No, you're paralyzed for a minute until someone does something. Tallulah.
Oh, that's right.
You
it's
don't need to, there's no
paralyzed.
save or anything?
No,
There's
you're
gonna be
paralyzed for a
joke in
minute.
There, but...
You can't even talk.
Oh, you can't.
He's just like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. You did hear what he said, because you're there.
Right.
Yeah.
But I look at Farland and I'm like,
I mean, I can't make eye contact.
I know
It's
you
like,
don't know that I'm looking at you, but I'm like,
Okay.
how high up is the gem?
I mean, you can hit it if you want to try to swing
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna do that. I say sorry, Farland. Swing. For a natural 19 plus 12.
Yep, it hits.
Three, 33 points of radiant damage and 6 points of lightning.
The choice is yours.
Okay, so I have my conflict about what to do about Farland, and I say, I'm so sorry, Farland, and I like swing at the gem.
So as your sword hits the gem, you've been adding all the fire damage because it's still.
I had lightning.
lightning. You still have that ignited, yeah.
I've been
So
telling
as
you
you're
since.
boom, and you watch as her blade hits it, you don't. I'm sorry. Everyone
I
else.
see it. I'm just like, I'm
Oh.
behind him. I don't see any of it.
So as the blade hits the gem, you watch as the gem continues to split, literally right down the middle. You watch as it explodes, and you watch as his energy just shoots out of it. And you watch as like his life force like locks up, and his essence starts to kind of like break up and scatter. And he screams in pain, and you watch as just energy just explodes. His body is just thrown into many different directions, and the gem lands on the ground, split in half.
That's right. Fuck you.
He is
Like,
now.
Man.
I say, I let you out. It's best that I let you explode.
I brought you into this world.
I take out. That's what I say.
Best line ever.
I definitely keep the beam up though, just in case I'm not dropping it.
Okay.
There's just a beam on this
Yep.
gem in the center that's broken.
Yeah, and I hack at it.
You're hacking at the gem?
Yeah.
He's short on
Can you make
diamond,
a
guys.
Wait.
dexterity saving throw?
I just sit
I
down.
listen to talk.
Do a persuasion check. Roll a d20 for me.
3.
4.
So dexterity save, please.
Oh,
4.
4. You take 21 points of force damage, and you're thrown back 15 feet,
I'm down.
and you land unconscious.
No.
I don't need to do it. We're not doing it. So as the sword hits it, poof, you're just thrown back, and this force just lifeless Tallulah lands on the
I
ground.
didn't see your skill on the ground.
What are you guys doing? A
I-
minute passes, and you.
I walk over and I pet the druid. And I
If
say,
he tries to touch me as this, he will get bitten.
I did. I'm trying to pet him.
I want to look and see if Shinobi, can you get rid of the beam? And then, assuming he complies, which he's not.
Well, let him finish biting first.
That's a 30,
21.
30 dex save.
That's only if you're like making like a save against a spell. Like I'm attacking you.
Yeah.
Oh, what is the
So
roll?
21.
It's versus armor class. Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
that matches my armor class.
And I hit you.
I'm walking around.
Only because I'm still in like, not because I hate you. I'm just still like
Spare the
in
dying.
the
So
mood.
does that mean he's lost concentration on this? I'm confused.
Let's just wait until he's done, and then we'll.
All right.
Great job, Tallulah.
29 points of biting damage to him.
Okay. Now, Torque, you were saying something to Joby.
Shinobi, enough with the beam.
Can a dog concentrate on a beam?
And I let it go.
It's a
Okay.
Okay, so I want to move towards the gem, and I want to see if that necklace encasing thing, the amulet, is still there.
Perception check.
It's not. He spared the dying baby.
Oh my God, 7.
7.
I don't see anything here.
No, you actually do.
Oh,
So you do see the broken gem next to, about 5 feet over, is the necklace.
okay. I would like to take the necklace and just sort of scoop the gem and close it like that.
Well, the gem won't fit in the necklace. The necklace is maybe, if it's on a normal
Wait, it
person.
fit in there to start, and now it doesn't?
No, he was in the necklace.
Ah,
He was trapped in the
but the
necklace.
gem was
the
in
gem
there
is
and
the gem is
somewhere.
like this big.
Okay,
The gem was a giant bit.
okay. Well, then I'm just going to pick up the gem then.
Okay. And you do anything with the locket?
You're about to lock it now. It's
Okay.
nothing.
I'm just gonna eyeball that big, beautiful gem.
It's split in half.
closed it
I pick
before
up the
it fell out of
locket
my hand.
and put it in my pouch.
Okay.
Yeah. Must really suck to be so powerful but have like one really bad weakness that can just take you out. And then I just slowly start covering up my navel.
Can I see the necklace?
Why?
I've got the gem.
Anyone speak dog?
Why?
Yes.
I don't know.
Well, seeing as the last
I found
time.
it before, so why shouldn't I have it now?
Well, because the last time you found it, you started all this.
I'm
so
not gonna do
I
anything
think
to
I'm
it.
going to hang on to it for
Can I
safekeeping.
look at it?
I like quickly open my pouch and close it again.
I'm gonna get like real close to the both of them, just so I can like see everything.
I'm because I'm obsessed with this concept. I'm pulling out the axes and seeing if I can fit the pieces of gem in it.
They are a little too big.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can look with my eyes and not my hands. Please, persuasion.
What are you trying to do? You trying to
persuade him?
Sure, roll persuasion, sure.
Just glamoring him.
13.
Roll a d20. Add your wisdom modifier.
I mean, freedom
I rolled a
of choice,
19.
though,
There you
as
go.
players. But...
With sugar on top.
Why are you obsessed with
I just want to look
Still
at it.
here.
I gently pick up Grick with my teeth. I just make like a comforting noise.
He gets off you, see, he turns into a little ball and rolls away.
Okay.
And stands behind Tallulah.
I look at the necklace really hard.
I lower it back down to my pouch.
The second you pull the necklace out, Grick turns like beet red and growls at you.
So it is the necklace.
Something not right about it.
You should maybe take it to Satina.
I agree.
Was that you turning back to a human?
Yeah, you know my shape-shifting noise. Man,
Yeah.
come on.
That's been a while.
I know the move.
Alright, what are you guys doing?
So,
Is the
There's still a castle to see, right?
There's
Well,
no,
there's
there's
no
no
windows,
opening.
there's
There's
no
nothing.
doors.
but the task was to destroy the lich.
There is.
Destroy the lich. We have the crystal now.
We need a phylactery.
That could either be the necklace or the gem. We can just take them both back to the Satine.
Wisdom save, Jadobi.
Looking around the premises, can I see like residual darkness on
Inside
anything?
Your head explodes.
24.
24. You don't see, other than the six of you and Greg, you do see a black darkness coming out of his bag. But other than that, nothing else.
19 per
19.
wisdom save.
Wisdom save. So the second that you turn into your form, you're hit with this energy that you watch as kind of where Torque, you put him in your bag?
Yeah.
So from like before Torque puts it into his bag, you see this energy, like this red energy kind of shoot out of the gems and hits you in your chest. Your body locks up and you kind of like look to the sky and you watch as this red essence kind of comes out of your throat and your eyes glow a little bit.
Do I know what that was?
What the hell was that?
What was that?
I don't know.
How do you feel?
How do I feel? Maybe that was a part of the test, the trial.
I don't know. Hold the gem. Give him the gem.
After it just did that?
Yes, just let him hold it. It might do something to him.
Yes, just like the necklace might do things when you open it up.
Fine. If you're not going to listen to anything I'm going to say, I'm just going to shut up.
Can you make a
Well,
can you make
problem solved. Let's
another
go.
wisdom save?
I'm joking, come on.
Make another wisdom.
You really want him to touch him?
23.
23. As you kind of start to panic, you feel the need, the urge to reach in your pocket for Penta, and you realize and you remember that you can't anymore. And you start to kind of panic, and you feel your eyes, and you all see, like you can't see it obviously because it's your fucking eyes, but everyone else, you watch as his eyes go brown, almost stone-like, and he kind of like freaks out a little bit, and you see a little spark of energy kind of come off of his hands, and you feel the ground beneath you start to shake and shake and shake, and everyone make a dex save, please, except for you.
Let's see. Tallulah gets +4.
Yay!
Oh, crit happened.
17?
It's like a 26, but I'm also going to deck it.
You're gonna deck
I
him?
was gonna do.
11.
For your own good.
We'll say for the purpose of this, you won't be able to get there in time. Just let me finish. So, what was yours?
I had a critical one.
24.
11.
17. You almost stumble to the ground. You do fall prone, like you just tip over. The two of you instinctually dive towards Adobe. After that, the tremor stops, and you both get close, like you're about to deck him, and his eyes turn back normal. And you see two fists coming at you, like.
What was that?
What's happening to you?
I think we passed the test. Okay, Greg.
We killed it anyway. Greg wants to go.
Yeah, I think we did it. I think that's it.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I feel great. I feel really good. That was weird, right?
Yeah, that's great. We need to go rest somewhere.
Just to let you guys know, I'm still seeing a lot of darkness coming off of that necklace.
So don't open it.
We can rest on the way. We'll rest on drinking back.
Now you've learned the lesson.
I have for this time.
I don't think we should leave it here.
No,
Probably
we're definitely taking that back to Satina.
Yeah.
It'll be safe
As
in the
proof
city.
too. I don't, you know.
I mean, yeah, but it'll be safe in the city, and she can watch over it, and
Or maybe they have a way to destroy it. Maybe.
and maybe fuse the gem back together.
Yeah, if that's a smart choice, I don't know.
I don't know. You said we had to go after gems. There's a gem.
All right, well.
Well, it's two pieces.
I see Gret kind of like rolling along. Like I think I'm just gonna follow him. I think we're good. I start to walk
And
after
how are
Gret.
we supposed to get all the way back there?
The Drakes are still there waiting for us. Remember? They're like cloaked right now.
Oh, I thought they just went away.
They very calmly waited through that.
I really want one. I wonder if I can. No.
You already have a pet.
They're clearly not of any value
I
in a
really
battle.
like animals.
Well, you've already seen one, so can't you turn into one now?
Yeah, this is not Manoroth.
Ah.
We have enough mounts.
Quick, everyone
think
climb
I
on
can.
top of Jadobi.
No! No! Get off! Stop! Let's just walk there. Can we?
You wanna? Oh, never mind. Sorry, I'm sorry. We're not walking back to the city.
And I'm gonna start like hobbling my way to
Okay. So you all take
leave the summit.
So you all take some time. You leave the desolate summit. You cross the bridge. You walk back to the boulders where the rock drakes had left you. Wait a minute, and eventually you see that ripple, and the two drakes reveal themselves.
Oh, thank you.
You climb on board.
I'm just letting everyone know that if anything happens on this journey back, I'm probably dead. I'm at 1 HP.
What's HP?
Let's. All right. Let's.
I'm feeling really terrible.
Deck saves.
I look really bad too.
Just for
4.
If anything happens,
I'm
deck save.
bleeding.
I
A
bleed
lot.
a lot.
29.
Okay.
30.
What were we rolling? Sorry.
Deck save.
17.
Okay, so
11.
the drakes gear up and they leap and they start to leap, jumping from rock to rock, gliding as much as they can until they get to the mountainside where they climb up higher to get a higher vantage point. You watch as they glide through the cliffs and the open path.
Since this is like a couple of hours journey, we want a short rest on the drinks.
Sure. After some time, you get the best short rest you can because it was a few hour travel. You do eventually, the drakes do land right outside of that borderline that you saw between the two different areas, and you are now at the gates of Boldara. What would you like to do?
Take a long rest then?
I'm just gonna take a quick second.
Take a long rest on the stoop.
Just fuck this. Let me give me a beer. Ah!
Somebody go get the elf chick.
I'm just gonna lay down, pour the ale into my mouth.
Look into my veins. You know, I wrote down Dakar. Do you remember who Dakar was?
It's the one that goes beep beep.
I was gonna make that joke.
Dakar, I believe,
Constitution
was
save.
the random druid that I like hugged in the town.
That's right. Okay, let me write that down. Druid.
Where are my pencils?
Gate Druid.
Cool.
So the second you all land, Toro comes up. You watch as his elemental form shifts.
You made it, Jodobi. Were you successful?
Can you take out the gem? The necklace with the dark energy.
What is that?
It was the phylactery that he was using.
Are you sure?
I believe so. And we do also have this broken gem that we found embedded in him.
You found the powder gems. Gem.
That makes sense.
Did I not say
Yes.
that?
You probably did. I give you credit for that.
That is a great reward. Perhaps you go to the weaponsmith, or maybe the armorsmith, and they might be able to help you catalyze the tower.
Thank you. Where's Aika?
Did you leave him with me?
I did.
I'm very excited.
Toro was the guy who was guarding the thing, and I left Aika with...
Shit.
Toro.
I think you
Where's my
were-
Albert?
Albert might have gone off.
He might be in town somewhere.
Great job. I'll make sure Tina knows that she lost track of a rapid animal in town. Good job.
I mean, he was talking. He
I'm
was
gonna
fine.
start going to the temple.
Getting a bad Yelp review.
Tell you where to shove
2
that.
stars.
2 stars.
Let us in. Mostly out there.
All right.
Should we head to the temple so we can
You mean
give Satina all
the
these?
Temple of Ale?
No, we do that after. We need to talk to
We need to
Satina
go
right
make
now.
sure that we did the right quest,
I don't
and
want
then
any-
we can go celebrate.
Exactly.
Fine,
I don't want
let's go.
anything happening in
So we
between.
get our weapons, right?
I don't know.
Oh, there's only 2 gems.
Well, it's one gem split in 2, but we could cut it down and make it more.
Where the fuck are my
I need
notes,
2 for my
man?
axe.
I'm gonna start walking
Oh, there it is.
3 technically.
down the street to
Okay.
the temple, and along the way, like if I see, I'm gonna be looking down streets to see if I see an owl bear.
You do not.
Seems
Right.
like
Head
that's
on
the
a
kind of
swivel,
thing
head
you
on a
would see.
swivel.
Okay.
Seems like that would make quite a noise and ruckus.
So you take some time, and
I'm
you
catching up to Jadobi.
sure.
And I use my hat of disguise to look like an owlbear.
Do I see?
You. He looks. He kind of looks more like a Kenku, but yeah, he looks like a
Because I can only do
humanoid.
something the same size.
Yeah.
as
So
me,
you see something that looks like Boo, but there's feathers and like a weird beak. It's very disturbing.
It's like my best approximation of it. Yeah.
More practice, Lou. More practice.
I thought maybe
Close. You almost got me.
maybe we could
Almost.
worm out if I was like a sexy owl person.
Try it. Go for it. Why not? See what happens. And I keep walking.
I walk by and I say, that's your definition of sexy.
He's learning.
He doesn't know certain things about other things.
So
Hey, I know
After
how to
that-
make babies.
wow. After that, you guys get to the temple. This time, for the first time, the entire group, you get to the temple. The door, as you walk up, the door actually opens up.
What do you want?
Hello, old friend.
You can't come in here
Then why not?
because you snuck in before. You got me in trouble.
It's not my fault you're bad at your job.
You're a deceiver. You're a deceiver.
I
Dishonest.
didn't deceive nothing. I just snuck past when you weren't looking.
Getting old.
You take shitty company.
I get what I can get, you know?
That's fair.
You'll let the vampire in, I say seductively.
Persuasion check.
As he like gets a megaphone out to announce that
He's
she's
still
a
like
vampire.
out
Yeah,
there.
I
Thank
to
you,
everyone.
15.
15. Natural 20. However, he instantly vomits.
Go! Go fast!
I went past him.
What?
Calm down, old man.
She's waiting for you. Get
She
the
was a
fuck
part
out.
of the trial.
Go!
Stop yelling. Why are you so grumpy all the time?
Because I'm old.
True.
Maybe you should retire.
She won't let me.
You might want to start unionizing.
I start feeling pitiful for him and just kind of like walk on in, just without a word.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Get some health care as
Cast
well.
spare the dying.
Just
Just in case.
I feel good. I'm good.
Yeah, I feel spry and ready to go now.
I make sure that the staff is
Starts
out.
dancing.
So if it was a spirit before, it goes back to the regular staff.
Make sure they claim.
As I
Okay.
walk in.
Okay.
With, where's my little buddy? Where's Greg?
The minute you kind of realize you look, he rolls right between your legs.
There you are. Right. Right.
Well, hello, Jadobi. And friends.
Yes.
Hello.
These.
Hello
Well,
again.
One of my friends that I did the trial with.
Yes.
Satina, I take it.
Satina.
Yes.
Pleased to meet you. My name is
Fallen.
Farland Windstrider.
Nice to meet you.
Denahi.
You as well.
Urakabu. Tallulah. I don't know that she already met her, so. And my friend Torque.
Interesting. Where's the other one?
Right.
Oh,
He pooped.
Hans Felsing. Yes.
He vanished.
Not very reliable.
I think he dimension jumped. I don't really know. He does crazy things.
I'm a little pissed off at him, if I'm gonna be honest, but it's fine.
Yeah, we feel a lot. It was a
Interesting.
lot harder. Yeah.
Let's just say he showed his true colors and they were yellow.
He might be dead.
Talk.
What's wrong with yellow?
Nothing.
What?
Talk. Fallen. Can you show Satina the gems in the necklace?
So you completed the task?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. I believe it.
And you defeated Aura.
We did.
More like moron.
What is that?
I kind of like you. Like
This is what the lich was being kept inside. Someone opened it.
You let him out.
Yeah, but we
we
did
don't.
that.
Oh, so
Wasn't
we're
that
gonna
what you
get
wanted?
this.
We just
You
all
wanted
look
him
at
dead.
her.
You could have just destroyed it.
I didn't know that. I don't know anything about liches.
Apparently you didn't ask either.
She destroyed
Well,
it anyway.
You survived.
Yeah, I killed him, just so we were.
New rule: destroy every piece of jewelry we find.
No,
I
let
don't
me see it first.
know that it
Yeah,
works.
we'll check it.
Don't
You
make
should,
such
you
rash.
should
Talk,
look
let me
at
see
every
this.
piece of jewelry we find.
She takes the two gems from you. You watch as a flicker of arcane energy in her eyes. Yes.
Something in your eye now.
You got these power gems. They are of great strength. You should be able to utilize that.
Put them into weapons?
Perhaps. But if you put them into weapons, it limits your ability to just those weapons. Perhaps something a little more creative, maybe.
We only have a couple of weapons.
Let you think on that.
Right.
Okay.
You're trying to say that if we put it into something that's more of a wearable that we can use with multiple sets of weapons, it would be more utilized.
This weird owlbear person is very smart.
Wait, you want us all to wear a piece of
Yeah.
gem as a necklace?
He's actually
Or a
a.
belt
I'll do
buckle,
that.
like the
I know,
lich.
I can see him. He's
Oh,
just
oh,
weird.
right. I use my hat of disguise to make myself look like Barakabu.
Why not just remove the disguise?
That's the fun of it.
And what about this necklace? There's still dark energy on it.
Let me see it.
In a hat.
She takes it from you. She waves her hand across, does a couple things, and you watch as the necklace just shatters into a million pieces.
You know,
This was not his
Made
phylactery.
that's what I was gonna try to do.
This was not his phylactery. It is not on his plane. But that was something dark that held him. Whoever you killed who was holding this was utilizing his power. Some of his power.
Yes, we had to kill two things. One, we thought was the original lich, was this undead snake sorcerer or something.
Uruk or something.
Yes.
Yes, he was an asshole.
Well, they're both dead.
Well, good job.
Plague is over.
Or at
And I
least
see you
it's
have
on
a-
its plane.
Different aura about yourself as well.
Yes, a power surge bolted from the gems into me.
Interesting. Give it some time, and you might be able to recreate that.
Okay. I'll meditate on that. That's what
Well,
we do.
is there
That's his jam.
Is there anything else that you would require of us?
me? No.
That's your gem.
You are on the quest, and it's up to you to continue on this path or complete other things. I believe you know where to go next.
Do you know where the air ward is?
Of course I do.
Whereas I just know it's north. Can you?
Yes, it is north of Ceros. In the frozen tundra.
Frozen tundra.
Ooh.
Sounds cool.
Very.
Any kind of specifications of where I could look for this open
Not on
rift?
this map.
The place you seek is guarded by a very dark creature. Ancient, in fact.
Black dragon with red.
Perhaps.
We have to kill that too.
We saw a black dragon fly to the north. Damn it!
The entrance floats above an island in the north. He has made it his home, unfortunately.
He's Superman?
Okay. Well, at least we know. It's good to know.
You're so solid.
To be prepared for. Thank you, Satina.
Thank you.
Any chance you might be able to walk us there?
I do not have that ability, I'm
Or
sorry.
we could rest.
Well, I don't mean right now, Tallulah. I just mean in general.
It sounded like you wanted to go now, but you know.
I'm
You
not
want to
going
rest,
now.
we have to rest.
We rested when you wanted to. We can't do this right now.
I have a
Satina.
death wish. I'll go.
No, by all means. That's. I have all the time in the world, please.
No.
It's fine.
Okay, I'm going to go to get an ale.
Quick
Goodbye.
question to the DM. The temple that we're in is different than the Thorum Castle Ward Quarter, yes? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Right. Yes. Satina, one thing.
Yes.
Hard to forget the name of it. The castle,
the Thorim Castle. Yes,
Thorim Castle. Who stays there?
Lord Auric Thorim.
Lord Auric.
He's a very grumpy dwarf.
Oh, let's not go there.
Does that name ring a bell by any chance?
I don't think so. A little history check for fun. Roll it for fun, why not, eh?
Ulrich.
Von Liechtenstein.
Oh, I know. Because of Skyrim, that's why it sounds familiar.
Oh, it's Ulrich.
17.
Yeah.
I wrote, yeah, whatever. There's so many things in my head, it's stupid. Alright.
17 history?
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, doesn't ring a bell. You're done.
I appreciate it, and thank you for your time.
Good day. Thank you all, once again.
And before I head out, I give her the druidic, like, greeting for, like, hello and bye.
No, people still do that, huh?
Very much so, yes.
I also give her a special greeting.
Okay.
I walk out the fucking
Okay, we
door.
can go.
I'm already out the door heading towards the
I'm following you to
tavern,
the tavern.
Man,
Bye, Satina. Lovely seeing you.
I'm gonna
You as well.
I'm gonna kneel down to Greg. Well, it's been fun. It's been great knowing you, little buddy. And I give out for like a shake.
Taking a dump?
You watch just a couple pebbles come out.
No shake?
He kind of nuzzles your hand.
I like this one, Satina. Nice.
Yes, he's a giant pain in the ass, but yes, we love him anyway.
And
Sounds like lots of people I know.
Sounds like our whole team.
And I will, after that, I will just turn and walk out.
Okay.
Elven down.
So you all walk out. You see grumpy old
Out of the way, old man.
Rondal
There's
sitting in
ale
a
to be
chair.
had.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Yeah.
I never do.
Does it do that?
It can, if you ask nicely.
By the way, let Satina know that Toro let a wild owlbear loose in the city.
He didn't let him loose.
Right?
He's in the clan quarter eating food.
The Druid Quarter. Excellent, thank you.
No,
Clan.
in the clan.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
I went straight
Those
to.
don't exactly sound alike.
He doesn't.
No, I went straight to Elemental Quarter. in
I
my
don't
head.
think the owlbear likes vegetables.
Well, you know, we know where he is now. I like a torque.
Okay, so you guys go to the tavern.
Why are you winking at me like that?
You know, it's a thing.
So you guys get to the tavern.
Is that a thing?
Is everyone going to the tavern directly?
I don't have anywhere else to go.
Yeah.
So you get to the tavern. You go in.
As we're walking through the tavern, Torque, do you want to drink at the tavern or do you want to drink with your people?
The tavern is fine. They may know where the weaponsmith is or the person who can help us with these gems.
I follow.
Okay.
On that matter, I
Didn't
think it
realize
would
there
be
was a
best
difference.
to make some type of wearable that we could all utilize with the gems.
A
Like
ring,
Satina
perhaps.
said, so it's not tied to just one weapon. For people like Farland who switches weapons.
A necklace of light.
Okay.
Sounds good. Alright, into the tavern.
Okay. Well, hello, we are back again. Same as usual?
Yes,
Master
please.
Torque? Alright. Anyone else?
Yes, why not?
Very nice. Alright.
Yeah.
So,
Tuna juice?
disgusting. No. Revolting. Jesus.
Barakabu, what would
She-
that even be?
she
if
comes
you
back
took
with
it
some
to
water
Almost
and some
literally
ale.
threw up. That
You
was utterly
squeeze the
disgusting.
tuna and the water comes out.
That's just
That's
seawater,
fine.
isn't it?
So, what are you guys doing?
Team. That was
There's some people.
fucking amazing. I'm gonna like go up for like a high five, so I can like high five the team.
What is he doing?
Ah!
I do not raise my hand for a high five.
Ah! That is how you do it. All right, okay, all right. That was great.
The
Wait.
name of this person was...
I think this is just a popular song.
I hear this song a lot.
I've
Somewhere in my past life.
I've heard it like 3 times.
I've always
in different
felt it to be unsettling.
Do we
Really?
recognize the
No.
singer?
Perception check.
Ulma, right?
bars.
Yes.
Hasn't been born yet. Did I?
22.
Natural 20.
No, doesn't look familiar at all.
Right.
It's a little dwarven woman.
Can you tell us where someone would be able to craft magical items?
Sure. You can go see the brothers.
The brothers?
See?
The brothers what?
They're just called the brothers. They do blades, they do armor. They're just around the corner. They're in the court.
Alright, thank you.
You're
Can
welcome.
we get rooms for the night?
Didn't you already have rooms? I can't remember. Yes, yeah,
Yes, well, then we're just going back to our rooms.
of course.
Smooth talk, smooth.
Unless you wanted a second.
No. Why would I want a second room?
That's what I was wondering.
So, you two, I point at Tallulah and Farland, may not know this, but the Lich, Oron, Denahi embodied him when we went back to the past. That was the person she encapsulated
Yeah, that was fucked up.
spiritually.
That was a fucked up night.
So, in a
To
sense,
put it
you are
bluntly.
almost fighting yourself.
Yeah, in a sense. I knew what wouldn't work on it.
Interesting.
GW, you hear in your head.
Thank you. Thank you.
In my head, I'll just say, of course.
What time of day is this?
We don't
You
know.
Oh, that's right. 'cause this
I
place
mean,
never
it's
has-
been roughly 8 hours or so since you left, but you guys are pretty beat.
Very much so.
Well,
Do we need to go see these brothers or should we just go to sleep?
I mean, it might take some time for them to.
Perhaps we should see if they're open.
She has a point. We could let him work on it while we rest.
Alright?
Well, what are we doing with them? Did we decide?
I'm not sure if they're going to be working on it overnight, but I don't think.
I needed to go
I don't
Stein.
know if it's night.
True.
Just bring it back, please.
True.
Take a
I
sippy
think we
top
just
out.
go see if they're open.
Oh, can we take these out?
She said just bring them back.
Sure, why
I think
not?
they have a thing
I have
about
another
public
one.
consumption of alcoholic beverages in the city.
Why would they have
Why would
that?
they have
I
that?
don't recall anyone saying anything like that.
It's just a rule, like in most cities.
I don't.
Yes, but this is
What
on a
city?
different plane.
Yeah.
I've never heard of
I've
this.
never heard of this at all. Not in Taidian.
They can come after me. I've killed dragons, motherfucker.
Damn. Tonight.
Oh man.
Cool
the-
down.
Go to
Wait a
war
minute,
with the
what
city
is
over
animal?
your right to consume.
Just a mini that I got.
That's great.
He has a tankard in one hand, a club in
Yeah.
another, and a keg on his back. It's fantastic. So what are you guys doing?
If we're taking our
We're-
beers and we're going outside.
Okay.
We're taking
Beer
We're
over
going to see
crawl.
if the brothers are open.
We're going to see if the
Beers.
brothers are
I have
open.
2. And one and
Okay.
Two in
Double
each.
fisting a beer. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So you leave. You take some time to find the brothers. You
And we
see
have the map.
the brothers.
we know
So you
where
go to the store. You walk in. As you walk in, there doesn't seem to be any patrons in there, but there's a lot of weapons and blades and all sorts of things hanging. And you see a dwarven man. I lost it. Dwarf, about 30s. He's got red hair. It's kind of pulled back. Looks like he's working on like a weapon or something behind the counter.
Greetings,
Hello.
good sir.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Well, Torque, I'll let you handle it. Do you have the gems?
We have this large gem split down. We want to know if it could be made into either put into weapons or a necklace that each of us could wear.
I mean, I could do weapons, but that's...
You know someone else then?
I
Is there a jeweler?
mean, maybe you could talk to my brother. He does armor.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
that would make sense.
Fashionable
Where's your
headband
brother?
they have.
Next door.
Next door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell him Gimmert sent him.
I'm sorry, what?
Tell him Gimmert sent you.
Tell him Gimmert.
Gimmert.
sent me.
Gimmert sent you.
You married.
Don't you speak common? The fuck?
Speak a lot of languages, actually.
Do you need any blades?
No, one fine.
Great. Thanks for talking to me about nothing.
Well, we did talk about your brother. Okay, thank
You
you.
just have a
Thank you.
wonderful disposition. So
We
How
set
do
the
we-
shop on fire.
So we go next door.
He just blinks at you. So you walk into the building next door. It also says brothers. Almost identical space, but instead of blades, you see pieces of armor, and you see a red-headed dwarf sitting there working on something.
Hello.
Hello.
Gimmert sent
Gimmert.
us.
Yes.
No, he didn't.
he did. He just
He
said.
literally
just
just did.
He told us to tell you that. He,
Actually, he had to say it a couple times because we weren't quite sure what he said, so we're pretty sure.
Your brother sent us.
I don't have a brother.
Okay, his
The
name
guy
is
on the
Gimmert.
other side of that wall
He's
sent
next
us.
door.
why is this shop called the Brothers then? If you don't have any brothers.
Anyway.
Are you part of some sort of religious order?
No.
It doesn't matter.
What was his name?
It sounded like
Gimmert?
Gimmert.
That's my name.
Oh, what's your brother? What? Oh, well.
Then his name must be confused.
Interesting. What do you want?
Satina sent us here to speak with you.
So what?
Let's see if we can fashion this into pieces we can wear.
I mean, one person can wear it, maybe.
One. It's so large.
Well, there's two.
We'll
It's
break it
split
up
in
some more.
two, yes.
But it looks like, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't split them up. But yes, I could probably fashion this into some bracers or something.
Tor?
What?
Well, you don't punch, he does. But you don't wear anything, do you?
I think the Gem of Earth definitely needs to go to one of the strongest people we have on the team.
The heavy hitter.
Intelligence check. Or anyone can do a history check if you want to.
Oh,
I don't know that I've ever rolled a history check.
18.
22.
22.
Rightly so, 15.
12 intelligence.
Nothing?
I've got a 2.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
I would be a 10.
10. So you two recall Satina saying that they were the power gem of strength, is what they were called.
So, what do you want?
So then, yeah.
Well, if they can't be split up,
Thanks for being on my team this time.
what do we do?
What do you want to do?
It's a gem of strength, so
It should go to you.
You can put it on anything you want. Put it on a weapon or an armor or something. Or yeah, use an armor smith. You know,
Don't use an ugly belt buckle, please.
You make a headband.
Oh. Start pulling out the axes.
but will you always use those axes?
What if better axes come along?
What?
I-
These axes
I
are
mean, your
like-
braces look fancy. Want me to add them to that?
Okay.
I mean, I'm an armor smith. I do armor. That's what I do. That's why you came
All right.
here.
Here.
Yeah, you always wear those things. You never take them off. Do you ever wash those?
Do you wash underneath them?
Is this a question we need to ask now?
I'm curious, Torque.
It'll take me maybe a day to do these. Thank you.
Okay, you've got 8 hours.
No, that's not how it works.
The day seems
check.
reasonable.
What?
Persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Persuasion.
Persuasion?
22. I like it.
Shit.
I put the empty cup on the table.
I can do it in 8 hours, but double price.
Ooh.
1,200.
Double the price.
1,200 gold.
Wait,
The price.
No, I think a day is fine.
a day is fine for 600.
Time travel's
We have a
fascinating.
lot of gold, guys.
Actually,
Actually,
a day for 350.
I don't understand economics. I'm a monk.
Persuasion check.
A day for 350. That's what I said.
yeah, no way.
Persuasion?
Oh wait, you're
10.
605.
What? 605? That's more.
You lowballed me.
Okay, yeah, okay, 400.
That's lowballing me more.
It's not. It's more than what I said.
right. So it was
605.
600, yes.
I call it
Yes.
compromise.
550.
Here's 600.
You really do
You're
Here's the
appreciate
bracelets.
it. This is amazing to watch.
Thank you.
What?
It's like I'm learning.
Come back lunchtime tomorrow.
She thinks she's really good.
One
at it.
question before we
Yeah.
leave.
Yes.
So if you're Gimmert,
Yes.
what is his name?
Gimmert?
Are
Oh,
you the
you're
same?
Gimmert and he's Gimrick.
No, he's Gimmet.
No, they're both named Gimmer.
Gimmert.
Are you the same person?
You're weird. Go talk to him if you want to talk to him.
No, wait, no, we're talking to you.
One
I have
has
business
blonde
to do.
hair. He has red hair.
I need more
No, they both
pale.
had red hair.
And you're not his brother, you said.
Did they both
I don't
have
have
red
a
Is he lying to me?
Inside
Maybe
check.
fine.
Perhaps they're just two sides of the same coin.
And the same spectrum.
Perhaps brothers is more of a term of endearment rather than actual family.
I believe they call it schizophrenia.
23.
What?
Like, he put a wig on and just popped through a
Hard to
back
read.
door.
Hard to read.
He is there. I thought he looked the same.
They're connected.
I bet they pulled this prank on everyone.
He said they were both dwarves with like red hair, right?
Yeah.
I mean, go talk to him if you don't believe me.
One person go get him and bring them together.
Yes! Who wants to go get him? Not it.
Wait, okay, wait.
Got
No, wait. I'll just go to the other shop
Uh-huh.
and then I'll call you guys. And we can just see if we're looking at the same person, right? We can
Or
describe.
I could let him get to work.
Like a pointless
Or we could go
exercise.
back
I'm out the
and get
door.
more
I'm
ale.
going
I
to
want
get
Tallulah!
Okay. So the Gimmer in your shop goes in behind the counter to start hammering. You see him, like, looks like he's starting
He's
to, like,
working.
he's working. You go back. What do you want?
Are you Gimmet?
Yes.
You're not working on the braces.
I'm standing talking to you.
Great. Jadobi,
Yeah,
I'm looking at a Gimmet.
I'm looking at him too.
So they're clearly different people.
They
Shake
both
his hand.
have
Shake
the
his, try to
same
shake his hand
name.
and see if he's around.
I'm Tallulah. Nice to meet you.
Puts his finger out.
I touch it.
It's real.
It's real.
And one's blonde, one's red.
No, they're
No,
both
they're
red.
both red.
Oh. Duplicates, it's been decided.
Twins.
Perception check in the armor store.
Let's go with twins. I'm content.
Oh wow, I did get that. Damn.
24.
17.
17. You two notice that looks like he's just doing kind of the same motion behind the counter.
Doing kind of the same motion.
This is some
Yeah.
sort of sorcery.
He's just kind of like hammering away.
Should I blast him?
No. Gimmert, one more question. Could you come over here? Could you come here real quick?
No response.
No response.
Are you still in the other room?
I'm there. I'm staring at him.
I'm gonna
Perception check.
I'm gonna druid craft a pebble and throw it at his head.
18.
18.
Friends, I think I figured it out.
So as he throws it
Yeah.
so out of nowhere you watch he goes like this and the pebble goes flying like off his head towards you.
Wait,
He looks like he's kind of getting antsy. Ow.
are you pulling a trick on us?
What
are you talking about?
I threw a pebble. With other...
Oh, the pebble hit me.
What?
Yes.
I fucking knew it! I fucking knew
There's
it!
magic bullets.
Have you been putting on this whole town that you guys are brothers? There's really there's only one of you.
It's just you.
Instantly you watch as all the windows and doors of both spaces close. I will kill all of you.
You're gonna do what?
Do not tell anyone.
Maybe
Is this
you
because
cut
they-
us a deal.
You're lying to you.
Ooh.
Everyone.
One day
Oh,
for
we're getting a rebate?
$350.
There's a persuasion check with advantage.
And we won't tell a soul.
21.
I can't promise that.
21.
He. Come on, come
I
on.
can't promise it. Can't.
You have to lie. You're good at lying.
I can promise that.
400.
300.
350, and we won't tell anyone.
I can give him back.
400
Good luck
is good. We're
finding
good.
anyone else to do it.
375.
We've got lots of people to go see that do armor shit, man.
Tallulah, I think
Nobody else can touch an earth gem but
it-
me.
You're
400
full of
fine,
shit.
really.
I'm not there. I'm not there with you
Well,
guys.
clearly, you know,
Yeah, she's only
some-
talking to her
some-
right now.
Oh,
Yeah. So he hears you guys talking, but he's still in the armor
Tallulah,
shop.
what is he saying?
375, and we
Oh,
won't
no.
Persuasion
tell
check.
anyone.
we hear what she's saying too. It's activated.
15.
Tallulah, I think it's
Why are we still bargaining on price?
I don't know why Tallulah's doing it.
What are you
400.
doing, Tallulah?
400. It's a deal. Thank you.
Oh, the door's open.
Nice work.
Okay.
I told you I'm really good at haggling.
Let's go shopping later.
This is an amazing shop, and you have like amazing tricks, and it's awesome.
Get out.
Okay,
It's all a
bye.
lie.
We're not gonna tell anyone.
Your life's a lie.
We're not gonna tell anyone.
Your wife's a lie.
You have no idea.
Oh.
Okay, how has nobody figured? I'm like walking out, but I'm like, how has nobody actually figured this out yet?
We're really smart.
Now that that's settled,
Maybe no
now
one
we should
cares.
rest.
Rest.
Yeah. It's getting late.
We think
We have to do it. Oh, I'm
this
just
damn
tired.
place never gets dark.
All right, I'm gonna go check on Ika, and then yeah.
That
If anyone
means
wants to
more
come, that's
ale.
fine. If anyone wants to come, that's fine. But I'm just
Yeah,
gonna.
I'm okay.
All right.
I'll go with you.
All right. I'm going to the clan.
Okay, you going by yourself?
I don't know.
I just said I was going with him.
Oh, I didn't hear.
Away.
I don't know, man. I'm doing 7 things. Okay, so you make your way over the clan ward. You see in kind of like the general congregation area that you see Ika is sitting there. Looks like he's eating an elk or a deer or something like that.
All right, just making sure you were good and everything, buddy.
Why wouldn't I be good?
You do things.
You're
This
such
your
a,
friend?
you're such a mom.
Well, no, I'm more of like a big brother.
Are we ready to leave?
No, we're not. We need to rest. We're getting things fixed. I know. Who's like catering to him? Just like all of the Goliaths? Or just,
He's just sitting there kind of like on his butt, like eating meat.
okay.
You see his beak moving and you don't hear him.
Alright, well, he's cool. Everyone's cool. So I'm gonna head back to, unless...
Well, I mean, I can kind of sense from what he was saying in reaction to Ika that Ika is upset about something, so I reach in to like scratch him behind the ear.
If he touches me, I'll bite him.
Maybe not.
I know what he does with those hands.
What? He liked it. We should go. We should probably rest up.
Mm-hmm.
Is this your first time in the clan quarter, by the way?
Yes, I haven't been to this part of the city.
Yeah, most of Torque's people are here.
How did they react to seeing him?
They bow to him like a king. I thought he was just like the chief of his clan, but it's like he's the chief of like everybody. I was like, whoa.
Got a lot of important people in our group. You're the king of the druids now, and lowercase k.
That's it. We don't have to talk about that anymore. But you're important too, though, with these like new abilities and dishing out crazy shit and teleporting and stuff. That's really awesome.
Yes, I'm certainly enjoying the advantages it gives me in combat.
Yes, he's awesome. We all love him so much.
Good night, Ika.
What did he say?
He said good night.
And sure, I said that.
I'm gonna turn around.
Fuck yourself.
And walk up.
Good
Ika,
night.
what have I told you about that? Watch your mouth.
Yes.
Dex save.
Good night, Ika.
You make a dex save too.
Okay, so I'm clicking
25.
long rest then.
Yeah.
15 next thing.
15. As you put your finger on, he goes to bite you. So the big owl bear beak snaps at you.
You left me here for a day.
It's only been a couple of hours. Not even a 24-hour
You've been
situation.
gone for 12 hours. I know how to tell time.
As you say goodbye, Ike, and you turn around, your back is to him, but you just sense to just do this, and like a little like chicken bone flies by your head.
Did we hit that?
Okay. So you guys go back to the tavern. Or is everyone going to sleep?
I'm going to drink myself to sleep.
Okay.
Yes, I don't think I can keep my eyes open any longer.
Anyone else doing anything else before you go to sleep?
I'm gonna meditate on what Satina said to me. I'm gonna meditate on this new thing.
Okay. So you all can do the effects of a long rest. Tallulah, after you're done with that, please make a wisdom save.
Wait, love that. 18.
Oh, look at that. Bob's your uncle.
You hear a voice in your head while you were sleeping.
Hello, Tallulah.
That's the guy selling fish again.
Don't be startled, child. My brother and I would love for you to come home. The time is right. You are almost... I can smell your blood boiling.
How are you even talking to me right now?
You'd be surprised at the powers and the gifts that I've given you with just a bite. So, would you join us?
And how am I supposed to get back there?
It's a yes or no question, child. We have much to talk about, and much to teach you as well. My brother is very excited to meet you.
Is that so? So you're gonna train me in some sense?
In some sense, yes.
Okay.
So you will join us then.
I don't have any time to think about it.
No, you don't. Is anyone in the room with you?
No, Hans is my roommate.
Ah, that's fucked. Okay.
Is there any Jonas isn't doing shit?
Hmm?
There's no divine intervention from anywhere happening right now?
Nope.
Okay. I don't think anything's holding me back right now. I mean, can I just leave everybody here?
That choice is yours, child.
Yeah, it was rhetoric. Thank you.
So, yes or no?
Yes.
My brother will bring you here shortly. I'll see you soon. And with that, you feel a pull where you watch as inside of the room, you watch as there's a tear in almost the plane. A black purplish energy opens up and you see two hands come and grab you on the shoulders, and the second the hands touch your shoulders, you disappear. And that's where we're gonna call it tonight.
Bed was a portkey.
So, thank you all so very much for watching. We're gonna go ahead and call it for the night. We will be here on Mixer next week at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. Don't forget to catch my normal weekly lore show on Mondays at 8:30 Pacific Standard Time here as well. We thank you all, and we are so excited to be part of the Mixer community. Stick around. We're gonna go ahead and cancel the stream, and then we're gonna go ahead and host. And
Why that?
we love you guys.
It's whatever. I'll be back in 6 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Bye.
Bye.